What is up with
What's up? Oh, Auntie, you might mute it.
Bam? What is up with this Cess? Your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies in the building. Y'all know what it is. Now, what the sound of? Got nephew in here. Sorry, y'all had some technical difficulties back here. Nephew, what's happening?
Man, you rocking with your fam.
There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, I think I'm live everywhere. I think I fixed everything back here. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Y'all hit the like, hit the share. They both right there. We in the building. Nephew, it's WNBA preseason, hoops, portal closed. A lot of stuff going on. What's happening?
Ice, Brady. Ice, Brady. Oh, my bad. I'm happy because we got another person. My fault.
Got your Ice Brady coming. Ice Brady in the building. How you feeling?
Ice Brady in the building.
How does that look for y'all?
I mean, that's what we needed. We needed somebody who could send our offense around. She'll be able to do her thing down low, and we'll be able to get everybody involved. I think I got to see if we kept Soleil, because I want to keep Soleil because Soleil was like one of our best shooters last year, and she's probably one of the best in the ACC. So that'll help us look good. I think we could be middle of the pack, like 5 through 8. I think we can get up there because Virginia lost a lot of people. And the only teams I really see like is Duke, Notre Dame, North Carolina is going to be tough again. And then you got NC State because they always keep talent. So I think we'll be around 5 or 6. I think that helps us. That's a big step for us because usually we're around like 9 or 10. So I like that move.
All right. What else going on in the world of hoops for you? What else on your mind?
I really love how the Fever look. I ain't gonna hold you. I like the lineup with Raven, Shatori, and KM. I like that lineup. And I think that lineup helps them on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. I like the defense that Raven was bodying up Sabrina Ionescu, which I loved. I love how she switched her and Stewie. I like the little thing with her and Stewie, where she got the foul, Stewie tapped her on the stomach, and Raven gave her that look like, you ain't finna little girl me.
Yeah.
I said, I like that shit. I love that shit. I just like competition, Auntie. I just like everyone keeps saying, like, for years, a player can't translate. And defense, rebounding, being able to switch, being able to run a team, that always translate. I've never understood people's assessment of guards. Like, they want your guard to average like 20 and 5, but they don't play no damn defense. Or they want them to average like, like double-double or triple-double, but they ain't giving you no defense. They're not giving you no leadership. They're not even running your team. They're just running the offense for themselves. So with this, like, watching how she fits and how she plays, like, everybody, all the haters hit my phone up, Auntie, they had to apologize because I told them. But anyway, I told them, like, she's a better point guard and she would fit this team better than most. She's an upgrade over Ari McDonald. Ari McDonald probably was a better like scorer shooter, but Raven is a better passer. She also runs the offense better, and she's a better defender. She can guard. She can get caught up if she's caught up in a switch with a forward or center. She can't lock them down, but she will give them problems because of her low center of gravity and her strength. So, look, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I don't really like how Cece looked. I think she'll be good playing more of a wing and off the ball. I saw Stephanie throwing that in there, how she had them bringing the ball up a lot. She's not waiting on Cece this year to bring the ball up a lot. She was like, whoever get the rebound, whoever got it, pushed the break. And then it just looked more comfortable with Raven out there, and everybody looked in sync. I can't wait to see Aaliyah and Dantas come back in this offense. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be dangerous, especially on the defensive side of the ball. So that's how
I'm waiting on all y'all. I'm waiting on all my apologies and shit to start flooding in. I'm waiting on all the apologies to start flooding in. All the disrespect. Raven ain't this. Raven ain't that. She everything I told y'all she was and then some. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, we've been said it.
Let's go.
We've been said it. We've been said it. Like I don't know why people are so enamored. See, this is why I'm not a stat sheet person. Like I've never been in the stats, and we never played or watched the game like that. We watched the game to see if you could play. If you could play, you could play. And everybody on the court ain't gonna be scoring 20-some points. You need somebody who's gonna bring that grit. You need somebody who's gonna get everybody the ball, get everybody involved. You need somebody who can get to that mid-range. She can get to the mid-range to the nail. That's her spot. If she get to the nail, she finna wet you every time. So I've never understood what the problem was. Like, I don't get it. It's like they want these type of point guards, but a lot of these point guards, they're really not point guards. They're just two guards masquerading as a point guard. Like they're not a point guard. They're shoot first and then they're gonna pass the ball later. So I love what I saw yesterday. And Kelsey Mitchell looked dangerous, man. I got her second on my MVP vote coming in. I got Asia 1. I got KM 2. I think she's gonna be in conversation all year. She looked it good. She looked it good on both ends. And man, it looked like she got an extra pep in her step. It's like her motor still is running still. Like it ain't slowed down a bit. I love the Shatori pickup. Now that's the pickup I told everybody to look out for because Auntie, I gave this prediction. I think Shatori is going to start at that wing position over Sophie and what's her name? Lexi. Gonna start over them two because she brings you a different dynamic that they don't have. So I think she will be perfect playing there because she could also keep the defense honest and she can also attack with the ball in her hand. If she has to go get a point, she can go get a point. And I think that's going to be good. That's going to be their rotation to me all year. It's going to be Raven, Shatori in there with KM, Caitlin, and Lexi in them. But I think the minutes are going to go more to Raven and Shatori. Like I said, I think they're going to get most of the minutes down the stretch and situational and end in the fourth quarter to win games or to try to come back in the game because they're more, to me, mentally tougher and they sacrifice on both sides of the ball. That's me from what I'm seeing.
My hot take, I'd like to see Bree Hall brought back. I think at the end of the day, Stephanie wants the whole seatbelt game. So I'm waiting to see. You can bring her back. You can put her in a developmental type role. I think you bring a Bree Hall back in there at some point. Indiana's who I said they're going to be. I spent 29 minutes already telling y'all who they was going to be and why the shit was going to work. And everybody keep that same fucking energy. I don't even really have much to say about it. Raven Kamen was the exact person that I thought Raven was going to be. The floor general, the best point guard in the draft. Defense was fucking amazing. 8 assists. Y'all get it. And as much you can't even hate her. As hard as you try to hate her, you can't. There's not one reason you can hate her. So she's been everything that I expected. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. I think it's going to be a great W season. It's going to be some teams to watch that might not make the playoffs, but they're going to be fun to watch all year. Washington, like I love Washington. I love the young. They're like young and turnt number 2 because you got Dallas young and turnt, but they're like, it's crazy. Like they all fit. Cody, I think, is going to be in the rookie of the year conversation. Like she looks amazing. I told people, Auntie, I wasn't worried about her shot.
Minnesota better go get some muscles in their backcourt. Cody ran through everybody chest in they front
ran
court.
Ran through everybody.
Ran through Courtney's chest, ran through Olivia Miles' chest.
Ran through
in the weight room.
That's what I was saying. And this goes out to people saying, "Oh, Cody, can she shoot?" And that Cody can shoot. Cody can score. She showed you at Ole Miss. At Ole Miss, all Coach Yo did was just add to her game by letting her be that point forward. And Auntie, I predicted this lineup. minus, I said even with Amore or not, I predicted you would have Cody with Citron, and then when Kira get back from overseas and then Kiki get healthy, it's going to be Kiki and Shakira. I said I would have Cody as the off guard because I believe Cody is going to also run the offense as well. Because in transition, Cody got the ball. Man, she's she's AT, she slash Bron, she gets to that next level. You really can't stop her from getting downhill. And she's an underrated passer. So I don't understand why people say, oh, they're worried about the fit. It fits perfectly. That's what they needed. They needed a Cody. They needed somebody who can get the ball and go score, get their own bucket. They didn't really have that last year after Sykes left. Once Sykes left, that kind of messed them up because nobody really on the team was a go get their bucket player. They needed somebody to set it up. You got her, you got Amore. You could also flip between Rory. I told people about Rory. I told people Rory's going to be a steal in the draft, and everybody was laughing all that. I'm like, bro, Rory can play. I don't know why people don't like Rory, but she can hoop. And she showed that she could defend. She could go against the one or the two at the size that she's at. So Washington is going to be a team to look out for. They're going to be along with.
I hope Rory make the roster.
I think she's gonna make the roster. I said it. I'm gonna stand on my toes.
I haven't looked at they money and how many people they got, how many cuts they got to make. Like how many people she got to, how many people she's battling. Like, I mean, here's the thing. You got Georgia Amore there. Georgia probably has the size over Cody, but she doesn't have the defense. She doesn't have the aggressiveness, especially, I'm saying, on the other side of the ball. So it's a trade-off. It's a trade-off. I'm more defensive minded though, so I probably would lean Rory.
Yeah, but they don't have any other point guards, so it's only Amore and Rory on the roster.
I don't know why I thought it was one more point guard.
No, it's just Rory and it's and Amore. They're the only point guards on the roster. So I got Rory being the backup, and then I see eventually
Rory and Cody make that roster easy. Then I think.
Yeah, I think Madison's.
If there's room for them. Yes.
Yeah, Madison Scott's gonna be the odd person out, unfortunately, because they're kind of jam packed. But look, huh?
I don't know why that kid would play on my team. Her length and athleticism, versatility belongs in this game.
Yeah, I mean, I would too, but I don't know how they're going to fit all those wings on one team. And from how they're looking, like the other players, like Madison is good when the ball in her hand, going to score. Her ability to get to the next level is amazing. So we'll see. She could make it. She couldn't. I don't know. We'll see. I think her, Prosper, and I forgot the other girl name, but they're going to probably be battling for that last spot or developmental spot. But it's going to be good to watch the rest of their games because it's going to be a fun camp to watch. I've been watching some of their camps. It's been intense, been some great ball between young bucks going at it. Like, you love to see a young team coming up, like, because it's so much excitement, so much running. The only thing that's going to hurt them is what I said before the season. They don't have a lot of veteranship on the team. So when they get to the big games or they get to games where they're leading, like even in the Minnesota game, they lost a big lead. So that's stuff that they're going to have to learn how to do during the season. They're going to have to learn that under trial, under fire for them to take the next step.
We'll see what Shakira brings. And Kiki Irfin wasn't playing, but if I remember correctly. So
no, I know that. I'm just saying, like, even with them playing, like, I just want to see how, because with young teams, especially when you have a young point guard, they tend to let leads slip up. But I want to see how they're able to handle that during the season. I think they'll be good. They'll get accustomed to it. They'll learn down the stretch. We're going to go to either Kiki, Shakira. We're going to go to this person. And I think they're going to be dangerous. I think they're going to be fighting for that 6 to 8, maybe the 6 to 8 seed. I think they're going to be doing that between 6 through 8. Like, I think they're going to be very dangerous.
Okay. What else? What other games before we get into the big topic?
Okay. the Storm and the Valkyrie. Somebody said it for me. Sowa was hitting. I love Zaya Cook. Zaya Cook to me did her thing in that game. Flaw J, she was okay, but she's still having the same problems I said she would, which is defense. If she could work on her defense, sliding her feet more, I think she'll be solid. Golden State looked it good to me. They didn't have Gabby out there yet. They're very versatile. So those are two teams. The Storm, I say they're not going to be to me like bottom of the list, but they're going to be around 10 to 12. And the Valkyrie look good. I think the Valkyrie will be around that 7, 8 or barely missing the playoffs because they're going to be in competition with the Sparks, Chicago, Washington, Minnesota, all of those teams to try to get that last spot. So I love what I saw from the Valkyrie. I think they're going to be tough defensively like they always are. They move the ball well. So that's something I took out of that game. I felt like those teams are going to be tough down the stretch, especially like trying to make the playoffs. That's going to be I think that's going to be more entertaining than the top 5 seeds. I think the bottom part is going to be the most funnest this year to see who can make it in.
I mean, I think the race for 8 will be good, but that it's gonna be nothing like what the top 4 do. It's gonna be nothing like what the top 4 do as they move through the playoffs. For me, I think, especially if it's who I think it's gonna be. New York with the length that they got, the size that they got, Hansu.
Hansu.
Yeah. You put a Hansu and a John Quill and a Brianna Stewart out there.
Man. New York surprised me. I like them.
Nycia Pryor looked good out there. You know what
I'm saying? I know. That's what I said. They surprised me.
They need that scrappy defense. Sabrina can't guard her own self. So,
man, Sabrina looked terrible to me.
Chicken for anybody that she's trying to defend. You can say what you want about the shooting, but hey, I might put my money on little Yamamoto. I might put my money on Yamamoto for the shooting. My goodness, she shot the leather off the ball yesterday. So
yes, she did.
Listen, man, a lot of good games. Still real early. Chicago, I still got them going to the playoffs. I need DeJounte back though. The defense, they got to figure that out.
Their defense is terrible.
They got to figure the defense out.
Do they have a defensive coach on the roster? Is Rayner defense?
I don't know. I mean, and I said I was gonna take it. I said I was gonna look a little closer who's doing what there.
Because
if they don't get DeJounte back, there's no way that they get the defense to a level that they can get to the playoffs.
Because
other pieces out, but.
Because I like Lattimore's versatility. Lattimore is nice. I love Lattimore. I was high on her coming out the draft. Anyway, I told people she's gonna be another player to look for.
I hope she stick, man. I hope they sign her. I hope they sign her.
I hope they do. You're gonna have to because I don't know.
Let her develop. You know what I'm saying? Don't let her go, bro. Like
I would put her in the development pool because Maddie didn't play. They already high on Maddie, and then you got Azare who didn't play, and then you got E Will. So it's gonna be hard for her, in my opinion, to crack that. To me, I would keep her on the roster because she brings that versatility defensively, and she helps out on the switches. Because a lot of the fouls that Kamilla was getting, I had to explain to people, is the perimeter defense was allowing players to leap to that second level and get to the third level. And when you have that happen, you put your big in a bind. Because now your big got to try to adjust and either make the block or try to get a charge or anything like that. And that's hard for a big that's 6'7" to just jump like that to the other block when you're allowing people to dribble and drive. So they got to find somebody. I like Koulibaly. I think she'll be good. I think they need to add DeJounte got to come back. I agree. I think they need to add one more wing to help with defense.
Azare got to play some defense too. Like you
I just don't trust her defense, but we'll see. I just don't trust her defense.
what I'm waiting to see with Azure is, are they putting her out there next to Kamilla, or are they trying to have her come in behind Kamilla? What does that look like for them? I'm interested what that rotation looks like. Like you said, Coulibaly is interesting. I think Skylar and Dejanay.
You like Rakia bringing up the ball?
No, but I don't know that.
I don't like it.
I don't know that
I
I'm
don't like that. I
mean,
like
it may
Rakia.
happen, but it's
No,
not
I
what I'm
know
looking
that.
for.
I like her getting the ball by the wing and then operating because she's deadly doing that. When she got the ball on the wing and then she put it on the floor and got to the nail and did that fake left and then that turnaround 1 foot jumper.
Oh,
That's what I want Rakia to do. I don't want her to bring the ball up. I don't want her bringing nothing up. I want her to get in her spot and then work her way to the nail or to the elbow and go to work. And also, Rakia, I love you, baby. I know you don't like weights, but I need you to lift a little bit of weights because you're getting knocked around too much going through the screens. I need you to lift a little. You don't have to be the strongest woman in the world. Just need you to add a couple more to that build because I think that build would fill out for her. I think she need a little more muscle because she was getting knocked around too easily.
I want to see her a stronger core and everything. Like,
yeah,
I want her base stronger. But it's something she got that she's gonna have to keep building on. I don't know how much with everything she had going on. I don't know how much focus she put in on that in this offseason. So excited just to see what she does this season with all of the off-court stuff behind her now. Just focus on hooping. So I see where that go. HBL, man. Just let her fucking be a shooting guard, bro. If you would let her just be a shooting guard and went out there and dropped dubs on you. Dubs. They HBL was out there. They had no answer for Haley Van Lith. This shit was crazy. Okay. She's not a point guard. Let her be a scoring guard. Let her be a shooting guard, and let her do her thing, man. She went out there and dropped 20 in the second half, just to remind y'all that she was there. I don't know if she was trying to get, I don't know if she was trying to get tape out for people to remember that she was there and call for her or what. But
I think she's trying to get tape out. I just don't like her with Marsh. Marsh wants to run an up tempo, shoot threes and things like that. And he looks at her like a point guard. She's a 2 guard, like you said. Yeah, she got the build of a point guard, but she's a 2 guard. If you allow HVL to play her game, which we saw at Louisville, which we saw at TCU, we saw what happened at LSU. She tried to adjust to something that wasn't her, but she did gain bringing that toughness with her. She learned how to deal with the physicality to get her ready for the next level. That's what she's going through in Chicago to me, like she did at LSU. And I think Marsh has to understand, look, I'm going to let you just be you. Like, if you're a great coach, you're going to let your player be who they are. But at the same time, you're just going to intervene at certain points. You don't want them to stray away too far, which will separate them from the team. But you want them to be who they are because she could be that 6th woman off the bench, Auntie, that can give you some big buckets that you need.
I don't know if she can be 6 because you already talked about Coulibaly and some other people, but she can get in the game.
Yeah.
Here's the thing:
7th or 8th.
Tyler has to lean into the fact that the way that the team is constructed, the strength of the team is that it's versatility, right? Because you can kind of go big if you want to go with Kamilla and Azure, and that route you can kind of go small and fast and scrappy, and you can switch that up. But he has to lean into that so he can make the scout muddy for people, right? What is he going to throw at you? Take advantage of that. If he's only going to try to do one thing, I think the team suffers. You can't just have a plan A. We just saw that fail. So lean into the strengths of the players that you got there. Lean into I think that's what's going to be most successful for Tyler. Lean into what's there. Listen to the players that are there, and go from there.
Would you move on from E. Will since you got Lattimore doing what she doing? Because you got your vets and scholars, Vandersloot and Azure.
It would be something that I would probably, honestly, it probably would be something that I would evaluate up until trade deadline.
Right,
So
right,
I
right.
would be looking at what Lattimore is doing. What is that development looking like? I mean, worst case scenario, you could do a Kamilla Azure at the big, if need be. But I wouldn't rush it. But it would be something that I would consider for sure.
Right. Yeah, like down the line. Yeah, that's what I would look at because you got Maddie, you got her. I think Maddie and her, the 4 and the 5 would be kind of serious because Lattimore is able to switch from block to block and she could rim protect. She showed she could do that and she could shoot the 3 if you need her to. So we'll see.
Absolutely. Let me see. Was there anything else? We could talk. Kennedy Carter. I know you said you think Kelsey Mitchell may be in the conversation. Kennedy Carter was unguardable.
Yeah.
So I know Asia's gonna get some votes. Kennedy gonna get some votes. It's gonna be
like I said. I stick to what I said. I think Kennedy gonna start by like game 5 or 10. I think she's gonna start.
Oh, I ain't talking about starting. I'm talking about
because she fits.
What you call
MVP votes?
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know because you got Asia there, so they're probably gonna. I don't know if they would do it, but we'll see. Would I vote for her? Yeah, I would.
I think she'll be in the conversation. I don't think that she'll take votes from A, but I think if she's gonna play like I think she's gonna play and be unguardable like that, it's hard not to have her in the conversation.
She can get a most improved.
Yeah,
I mean, we'll see. Because she's gonna be better than she was the season with Chicago on this team.
You know what? Or I mean, you know what? Depending on if she starts or not, she may be in the conversation for 6 women too. So we'll see.
Yeah, she could do that too, man.
I think she's gonna have a fantastic season.
All I know is the Aces is a cheat code, boy. Y'all better bring y'all game because they gonna run you out the gym. You better bring your game. You better not be partying night 4. You better be ready because you got to deal with that starting 5, and y'all got a 5 coming off the bench.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody get healthy too. So
looking like the South Carolina Aces.
It's gonna be fun. 222 in the chat, y'all. Hit the like, hit the share. They both right there. Run them up for us. So let me see. You want to talk portal stuff, or you want to talk the comment? Where you want to go next?
We can go to the comment because we can end off with the portal stuff because we're going to go in depth with that too. So we can go with the comment.
Oh, go ahead. You can start.
Okay. If y'all are under a rock or y'all been somewhere else, Coach Dawn made some statements in Chicago Sun-Time. I think the Sun-Time or Tribune, whatever you call that paper in Chicago. They basically put it out. She was talking about how Angel not being there will help Miller like take it to the next level now. She would actually have to, she's going to be the 5 that we've been waiting for her to be and everything. And the internet went nuts. You had people attacking Dawn, you people defending Dawn. It was on both sides. It was basically axes, why they keep talking about AR, such and such. The thing is, we've got to get back to a time where we're able to speak basketball. Dawn, I read the comments like in the paper. I don't remember it word for word, but I read it. I didn't take it as anything. I guess I don't see what people see because I don't idolize these players. I've never idolized anybody. I only looked up to God, my dad, and my mom and my sister. Those are my idols. So I don't get caught up in when somebody says something because it was just to me focusing on how Kamilla could be better, what this season is going to show her. And I think Kamilla could be better. I still don't like her in that Marsh system, just my personal opinion. I feel like he's not using her how she can be used. I think she's bigger than being just a screen and roller or a pick and roll player to the hoop. I think Kamilla got a game where she can actually get a pick and pop going, or she can get the ball and get to her spots where she can operate. She can let that fadeaway go. I've seen her do that overseas. I've seen her have the ball and take it herself and do what she does with it and score either with the left or the right. She has a package that I feel is being underutilized where she's at. But the comments that Dawn made, I didn't see anything wrong with it. I just think people were upset more at who published it. If that sounds anything, like, I think they're upset with who published it and who it was published under. I think if Dawn just did it at a regular paper and it wasn't Chicago Tide, I think it wouldn't even been a big deal. I just think because it was Chicago Tribune and people are still butthurt, we could say butthurt over the situation with the Chicago Sky. And that's why I think people are really, really more upset. And then we know how the mainstream media, they love to take stuff out of context and twist it against Angel Reese or any other player out there. So that's what I think the biggest issue was who published it. I don't even think it was Dawn. I just think it was the publishing of where it was. If Dawn would have did it in USA Today, I don't even think it would have been a big deal. I just think it's because of Chicago, and then you have the announcers throwing shade. You got Tyler Marson organization still throwing shade, still bringing her name up, the whole Vandersloot stuff. All of that's piled on, and then this was just, I guess, the camel that broke the back, which now everyone is like, oh, you're trying to go at her, which it was nothing like that. I didn't take it as that.
So, okay. I feel you. And I understand. I definitely understand where you're coming from. I think for me, it's a little bit different. It's a whole lot of stuff going on around Chicago. None of that has anything to do with Dawn. I think number one for me, I always try to look at intent. Even when you see me pause and address people in the chat. It's always based on the intent, right? Mm-hmm. So when I think about Dawn, I think about intent, right? I think about Dawn and I think about Angel Reese and their relationship, and she was almost there, right? So it's like intent, and so then it always baffles me that people will take, what a content creator or mainstream media said about somebody that they follow or kind of know a lot about or have seen do nothing but good things, and then be like, right. But the other thing was, most people didn't even. Most people just heard Dawn said something about Angel, and I want to go back to this because I wanted to. I start this one because I wanted to bring it up. So Peter Schmaltz said, "Love Dawn, but she should have left Angel out her assessment of Miller. Check Trendy Hoops. Miller averages more points with Angel on the floor. Check Showtime video. That's fine, and she maybe did average more points with Angel on the floor, but it didn't result in the winning that they wanted, and they've gone in a different direction. But what was interesting is that, first of all, when Dawn Staley speaks about anything basketball, she like E.F. Hutton. Everybody should shut the fuck up and listen. Period. She's one of the best basketball minds out there. She's on her. She just got an award where she's finna go where Albert Einstein and them is at for what she's done in basketball. Her basketball mind unmatched. What she said was this, and it's funny that people is like, she should have kept Miller name out her. She should have kept Angel name out her mouth. Angel wasn't the only name that she said, and Angel wasn't the first name that she said. But she know that people is sensitive enough about Angel that she was like, I'm not saying it in a bad way. Right. Dawn don't never come for no kids. What she said first was, and I quote, I think it, and let's Dawn didn't show up at the Chicago Sun-Times to be like, hey, I want to tell y'all something. They asked Dawn a question and she answered it. One thing about Dawn, if you don't want to know the answer, don't ask her the question. She told y'all this. I think it took people moving out of the way, like Aaliyah Boston graduating, and then Kamilla being the focal point. Sometimes when you know there's nobody there and it's just you rise to the challenge. The conversation started there. Right? If you're going to give her the keys to the car only on the weekends, I don't think that's Kamilla's style. I think it's more that she wants to get in the car and drive it every day. Who better to make an assessment about Kamilla Cardoso than her college coach?
Yeah.
The one that she went undefeated with. The one that she won 2 chips with. I think this year is probably going to be a great year for her, statistically speaking, as well as comfort. So it wasn't just about the stats, but we appreciate you sharing that they out there. It's also about comfort and fit. And the fact that Angel isn't on the roster, not saying it in a bad way, it leaves more opportunity for Kamilla to spread her wings. She can be more of a focal point. What did she say that was that had any negative connotation on Angel?
Yeah, that's why I said I don't even think it was any negativity. It was who it was under.
Want to be mad.
Yeah,
and I'm so
people
sick.
just want to be mad.
I am sick. Listen. I'm not watching basketball with people that need to be mad to watch basketball. Basketball is too fucking fun. It's too enjoyable. These rookies is out here really showing up, hooping. It's big. Me and nephew talking about big hoops going on right now, and you're mad about that.
It's crazy.
Angel fans. It's almost like Angel has stands like Caitlyn, and the shit's annoying.
No, she does. No, she does.
Angel Reese fans.
She does have stands. I had to block some of them.
Because real Angel Reese fans know that she was almost in South Carolina. Real Angel Reese fans know that she has a relationship with Dawn Staley. Real Angel Reese fans know that when she was like, great game, Booski, she was talking to Raven. So people that just want to be mad, take y'all miserable asses somewhere else. Take y'all miserable asses somewhere else, man. We having too much fun in women's hoops right now. Too much fun. Shit's crazy, nephew. The shit's wild.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's just be honest. Y'all people out there want to make something out of nothing. Like, that's what it is. Like I said, y'all want to connect. Has Angel mentioned anything about Chicago? No. Has Angel mentioned anything bad about anybody? No. Angel is trying to get to a championship. If you're a real fan of Angel Reese, this is me talking to you, Stans. If you're a real fan of Angel Reese, you're focused on trying to beat the Aces. You're not focused on petty stuff. She's gone. She's left Chicago. Who cares now? Let the players who were on Chicago, let them play, let them have their fun, let them try to get to the playoffs or possibly get farther in the playoffs. Let everybody be. If you watch basketball just for the drama, go watch Days of Our Lives, because nobody's here for it.
But you know what? I want to make this clear too. If Angel wants to speak on Chicago, she can. She earned her right. She spent 2 seasons there, right? If she wants,
I understand that. Yeah, I understand.
No. I'm just. I want that shared out there. Like, yo, like she's earned her right. If that's what she, if there's something that she wants to say, if it's something that she wants to share, if she has an opinion, it should be respected. You know what I'm saying? And taken with the fact that she spent 2 years there. She played in 2 different systems there under the same type of management. So just like people take what Gabby has to say, what Kai has to say about the organization, respect what she has to say about the organization. But Angel ain't even talking about the organization. Angel is out here doing Angel things.
Right. Angel out there with her teammates. She trying to win chips. So she don't care about that no more.
Get on with the fucking getting on. I'm so sick of people. Listen, I'm so sick of people trying to pit black women, especially successful black women, against each other. This shit is lame. This shit is tired. Move on from it. Move on from it.
Right. Like,
everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. Everybody's in a good space. Angel's happy where she's at. Kamilla's happy where she's at. And Dawn got her feet kicked up where she at.
Right. So it's like, what are we talking about? It's like I said, and this is my opinion, Auntie. I don't speak for Auntie. And Auntie will clearly tell you, nobody speak for her. I feel like
nobody speak for Mr. Diabolical either.
They don't. Y'all don't. Yeah, exactly. So, like I said, I think it was because it was Chicago Sun-Times and all of this stuff. Everybody jumped in the uproar.
Explain that to me. Explain to me what is it? Because you keep coming back to Chicago Sun-Times. What is it about it being Chicago What is it about? What is it about it being sometimes? I'm missing something there.
Yeah, because the problem is, Auntie, I've been following the Sky since their inception. Their papers love to throw shots, or they like to take people's quotes and try to weaponize it against that said player. They've done it before to Kai. They've done it before to Gabby. They've done it before to players. So Dawn didn't say nothing wrong. They were right, hypersensitive. And what they were trying to do was, Dawn said that first and foremost because she knows how sensitive these stands are. And I keep telling people that Dawn has always had Angel's back. She's always loved what Angel's done for the game. So I don't understand all this. Now we want to get mad. To me, it's because it was the Chicago Sun-Times. We just had the Pagliacca thing. We just had the Vandersloot thing. We just had all of that. And the Times, Auntie, they are not favorable to a lot of black athletes. They love to send shots and talk sneak disses to said players, even if they're there or they're gone. So that's why I think people are in an uproar. Me, I knew what the Times was doing. So me, because I'm in journalism. So I'm like, I already know what this is. I know what they're doing. But we can't, in your words, Dawn got a right to speak on anybody. I don't care what you say. Listen, I look at Dawn differently from everybody. Dawn is like a sister to me because I grew up with Dawn, watching Dawn, the maturation of Dawn from Philly to the Commodores to going to the U.S. team, coaching at Temple, coming to South Carolina. So I'm Dawn Staley to the end of the road. So Dawn can speak on whatever the hell she want. She don't care how you feel. She don't care what you think is what. She gonna tell you what it is, and that's how she's always been. So all of this, go somewhere. Like let's watch a game. Let's watch the hoops. We got these rookies, like Auntie said, coming in. We got third years who are looking to have a breakout year. We having second years who looking to have a breakout year. We're looking at the old heads like AT, Bonner. We're going to see how they do. We want to see Kai. Kai came out and sent the message like, yo, I'm here. I want to be in the MVP conversation this year too. Got the New York thing going. Let's talk hoops, man. Like, this is tiresome. Like, don't nobody got time for all of this. Y'all are trying to bring that NBA toxicity to the W, and that's bullshit. Leave that shit over there. Don't bring it over here. Let's leave it over there. It's okay. AR is not being picked on. She's a grown woman. She's happy. Everyone's happy. This year,
they all got each other number.
You know exactly. So if it was a problem,
they go, hey, right? They them type, right? Look, see, feel. Don't tell you who she is. Look, see, feel. It look good, seem good, feel good. I'm with it. If it don't, we address it right there. Transparency. So the door is open for the conversation. So I don't understand. Y'all got it. I need y'all help in pushing back on these narratives, man. It's bullshit.
It's stupid. The narratives are stupid, and it's bringing down something, Auntie, that we're trying. How are you going to uplift the sport and you keep talking about something that happened a long time? Look, Angel's fine, y'all. She's good. Kamilla, let's watch the maturation of Kamilla. Like I said, I hope Marsh utilizes her, and Latricia utilize her more than just a screen and roller. Kamilla has a complete game, and I want them to use that. And I have to put some of my personal feelings down because I'm a huge Kamilla fan, because I don't like how they use Kamilla, and I get hypersensitive. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I get kind of mad when I'm watching the game because I see what Milla is and what she can become. Her ceiling is limitless, and I don't want her limitless ceiling to be limited to only doing certain things. That's just my opinion, and I could be wrong. She could actually do some under Marsh's system. I just don't see it, and I don't like it. But we'll see. I'm optimistic. I want to see her make the All-Star team this year. I want to see her become in that top 3, top 5 in the league. You know, because she has the talent. She, to me, is more talented than a lot of the bigs in the league. I want to see her put it all together this year. I can't wait to see it. I want to see Rakia break out and finally say, "Look, I'm the go-to person. I'm the go-to girl when we need to get this bucket, when we need to win a game." I want to see her step into that role. You know, I want to see that. I want to see Skylar shake away all the past transgressions that's been said about her. Look, let's see it, man. Let's stop going back in the past on bullshit. The article wasn't vicious, wasn't bad. But y'all got to stop. Like y'all were telling me this. I went and looked at it and read it, and I'm like, what the hell Dawn said? Like, I don't get it. I'm like, oh my God, dog. Y'all some tender ass people in this world, bro. Y'all tender. Like, I think if a leaf would have hit them as a kid, they was crying. They was crying. They was crying. A leaf just said,
they wasn't even that. They was the, I want to go. I want to go. I want to go.
Right.
They was the, I want to go.
You. What is wrong with you? Like, I don't understand. I'm so confused.
It's not even that people can't read. It's that people won't read.
They won't read.
Because clearly they can read. They own social medias all day. They read all the other shit. They just don't go. They read. People, y'all got to stop living life in clips and highlights. It's a whole life going on out here.
Yeah.
It's a whole life going on out here.
Yeah.
Stop living this shit in clips and highlights, man. Y'all gonna miss some good shit.
And then y'all stands got to chill out. Just because they post other players for Atlanta, y'all going crazy. Like, bruh, stop. Y'all are sensitive. Y'all are tender. And I just start blocking them, Auntie. I just block them now. I just say you block, bye-bye, block. Because I ain't got time for it. I'm watching real hoops out here. I'm learning about new stuff about players every day. Y'all worried about the same bullshit. Y'all love bullshit. I don't understand it. It's more to life than that. It's more than life than that. We got things going on out here. And I told y'all, like, this is going to be a great season. The W is going to be off the charts. My Auntie, I was so excited. I got my league pass a week before, like 2 weeks ahead of time. I said, I'm finna get this. You know, it's like, you know, you love the incitement of the game. You love what's coming in. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to understand, like, this is a time for these women to shine. Angel don't really like none of this stuff y'all doing, bro. Y'all got to chill. Like, this stuff is like stupid. Oh, thanks for the $5 super chat, Mario. The message of the day, reading is fundamental. Hey, man, listen. Reading is fundamental, but like Auntie said, they do read. They choose and pick what they want to read.
Here's the problem, Mario. Reading isn't fundamental anymore. They took Riff out of school years ago. You remember Riff Day? You used to go get your little friend down there in the school.
Yep.
Go home and read that shit and got to come back and do a report. They ain't doing book reports no more.
They don't do that no more.
You ain't got to read. You ain't got to spell. You can send a goddamn emoji.
Yeah. I mean, look, they don't even take the time to actually process. You know what it is, Monty? It's processing and comprehension. Like, they don't know how to take it in. Like, they read something, but they don't know how to comprehend it. Like, their comprehensive skills are gone. Because I can read something like the message of the day, reading is fundamental. You know what somebody else gonna do on Twitter? Man, what you mean by it's fundamental? You trying to say I can't read? That's how they gonna take it.
No, I'm saying you can't comprehend. Oh my goodness.
Auntie almost made me spit up my water. No, hey, I'm saying you can't comprehend.
Hey, anybody who thinks leave Angel out of the conversation, nobody's keeping Kamilla from doing anything. That wasn't what she said.
That's not what she said, though.
What she said at all. But we appreciate you pulling up. But when she said, though. But, you know, here we go. Reading and comprehension is remedial at best in America, ain't it? And even when you spell it out for them, they don't get it.
They still don't get it, bro.
They still don't get it. they can't read, hear, see, understand, comprehend, take it in. None of that.
Yeah. But like I said, like I said,
and if
y'all
you can't,
gotta
here's the fucked
move
up
on.
thing. Even if you can't read the article, on most of them, they got a little button where it'll read it to you. You want us to read you the article? It'll read that to you.
And then the voice come in and said, please go back and read the article.
At the end, I wanted to ask you questions. Do you understand?
Auntie, why they got the voice when you press, can you read the article to me, speaking to you so slow like you stupid?
Man, my goodness. And the thing is, what did Angel say about the comments?
Angel ain't say nothing. She don't care.
See,
the people that's mad about happy.
See, the people that's mad about the people that's mad about these comments is the same people who's still mad about Evander Ear getting built.
Right.
Meanwhile, Evander and Mike having lunch together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come on, bro.
And yo, Evander, man, my fault, man, biting your ear. Mike, my ears still don't look good, but you my guy. You good. They cool. Look, y'all gotta stop taking everything to heart. Like my boy Joker said, why so serious? Like, why are you so serious? It's not like y'all act like Dawn said Angel is the root of evil or something. I was like, what is wrong with y'all? It didn't say nothing wrong. Like, y'all gotta stop taking everything as a slight. Dawn was talking about the maturation and how great Kamilla could be, because she was comparing it to what AB was there. When AB left, what happened with Kamilla? She shot through the roof, right? So come on, like, what are y'all talking about, man? This is how I know, Auntie, they don't watch basketball. They don't watch these girls like from when they come up. They don't watch them.
It would have been different if Dawn would have said, get Angel out of there because Kamilla need room.
Right. Exactly. See the context.
Exactly. She made a comment about what is Kamilla going to look like now that Angel is gone. Angel's not coming back through the door.
Right.
What does that look like for Kamilla? Well, damn. You know what I'm saying? As her coach and what I poured into her, I hope it looks like what it looked like when Aaliyah Boston moved on.
Yep. That's what she's talking about.
Because really what she said is, it ain't nobody else. It's on you. Who your big girl draws up and get it done. It ain't nobody else. It's you down there. Before it was who gonna get the rebound. Now it's you gonna get the rebound.
Yeah. And that's what Milla's going to do this year. Like I just want them to utilize Milla the best way and make her like play out of this world. Utilize what she does great. Continue building on what she does great. Don't just limit her to a screener. She's so much greater than that. So much greater than that. That's all I ask Chicago. Just do that. That's all I want.
I don't know what this is in the chat about Angel being too I, me, not being we, team. Everything that Angel has done, she's created collaborations not only for herself, but the people around her and the people that she's in business with. So I don't know what you mean by I, me, we. I don't know. I've never heard that she's not a good teammate. So I don't know where that narrative is coming from. But
yeah, like, what are you talking about? That don't even sound right. First of all, they asked her a question about her and Carl Smecko, and that's why she answered it like that. So what are you talking about? Like, bro, you can go back to high school. Nobody's had a bad thing to say about her. Like, she's a great teammate. I don't get it.
I've never heard that. I've never heard that about Angel.
I don't know, Emily. I don't know. Look, here's the thing
that I do know. We read it, we acknowledged it, so you don't have to keep typing it. We understand where you're coming from. We got it. We acknowledged it. You don't got to keep spamming the chat with it because I done seen it like 4 times already. That's enough. Got your point. I don't know. Let me read the whole thing out for you so you don't have to keep writing it because I'm sick of seeing it. So
please.
No, I want to go back to the original one. Let me go back let me go back a little bit more because I've been seeing you. You've been doing good, Mac. You've been adding the people you're talking about, but I'm sick of seeing it at this point. Too many people that told you they off it. So we're gonna move on from that topic. This was the one I saw. Every time I've seen an Angel interview, it's I, me. It's never a we thing with her. I've been paying close attention to her interviews with Atlanta. Okay. So we read it. I don't agree with that. I think that she's been an excellent teammate.
I disagree with everything he's saying. Like, I don't go by words, I go by action. See, that's the problem with y'all. Like, how do y'all know I was able to break certain stories? Because I go by people's actions. I could say, Auntie, man, you this and that and all that, but then if I'm on another page, I'm dissing Auntie. Like, it's by action. You go by your action. Nobody's looking at your words. Yeah, your words are said, but if I see you're not being a teammate by action, then that means you're not a good teammate. I don't see what you're talking about.
Why are you judging her by her interviews at Atlanta instead of over her career? Because like I feel like at Atlanta right now they have been really specific about how she fits in, what she's gonna do. So those answers might be like more I and me, but I can't say I've seen all the interviews. So
I mean, I've seen the interviews, but it's like there's plenty of people who said I. Like, I don't understand. Like, I go by your action. This is just me speaking how I look at stuff. If your action says otherwise, then I'm a call that out. Just like I told y'all about the Jewel and Scholar situation. Y'all didn't want to believe me on that. And I told you, yeah, they're saying this in the interview, but if you watch them closely on the court and see how they move, they're not rocking with each other like that. Because some players are passionate, some don't like being talked to a certain way. But that doesn't mean that Scholar doesn't have a great resume or she's not a player who's going to help you win. So I don't understand what y'all talking about.
Here's the thing that I say. Some people are built to play with Michael Jordan, and some people are built to play with LeBron James.
Exactly.
Michael Jordan gonna get in your face and tell you, "Hey,
you ain't shit. Ho. You gotta play better.
Run the lap, ho.
Yeah.
Don't feed him." LeBron, he gonna put his arm around you. He gonna say, "Hey, bro, what can we do? How can I help you?" He's that kind. Both of them have found success.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So you saying that you brought it to the forefront just to pay attention. Bro, I've been paying attention to every interview she's done. So, like, what that supposed to mean? Like, you're not making any sense. I don't understand it, but whatever. Man, shut up, goon. You don't like Odyssey Sims. You with Dana. That's Odyssey op. I'll play it, goon. Chill out. Please don't spam
Mac,
the chat.
Yeah, Mac, I'll see. Yeah, Mac, I'll see. We'll see.
Go ahead. Hey, G Monroe, say that again. Angel said in the first interview, it's not about me, it's about all of us. But he didn't want to mention that, though, did he? He ain't want to mention that, though, right? You see what I'm saying? People pick and choose what they read and what they hear. It's selective. Thank you, G Monroe. I appreciate that.
How they been getting along? I mean, I can't wait to see Atlanta play. Let's tip the ball off.
So I don't even know what he's talking about. Hey, Ron Cruder, say that too. I'm from Chicago. I watched every game over the last 2 years. She took all the heat. She called out her own play when she played badly. Exactly. So again,
no. You
got your 2 second fame. You got your 2 second fame.
But remember, Mac said they only talking about every interview in Atlanta. So that's why I was like, I know I ain't seen all of them.
HD, don't pick on Dana's husband. I'm not, but he with the ops though. Odyssey's mine. Dana is his. Stay over on that side. We not going out to picnics together. We not cool. Goon, stay over there, Goon. Right, Emily, selective reading and listening. They cousins. Hey, Goon. Hey, Goon. I know you would know. Because you go digging for everything. Goon try to switch us. His data going to be out indefinitely this season. Hey, no, he ain't. No, he is not. No, he is not. Goon love that girl. Goon was blasting us all night when we were talking about Dana. Some people was dissing on the panel. Goon was going off. I mean, he filled the whole chat with all caps. I said, damn, Goon. Can you take the cap lock off? Oh, man. Dane Evans, the GOAT. We know, Goon. We know. We know.
Oh man, what else? What else we got going on?
We got the portal and all that.
Oh yeah, let's talk portal.
Yeah. Now, me and Auntie, we talked about
before we do this, I seen somebody say Kamilla Cardoso is not good. That doesn't even make basketball sense.
Right.
You might as well just move around. You don't need, you don't even have a receipt for that tape.
Man, yep. Oh, Kyle Lover, some reason. Oh, yeah, we know. Man, Coach Becko said, man, he had to try. He said they've been battling, like he got to call. He have to tell them chill out. They be going at it in practice.
It's time to work.
They going at, look, man, like I said, Atlanta, they're fine. Everybody love one another. They cool. They trying to win championships. They ain't got time to be reading no comments saying I and all this shit. Yeah, that's how I can tell a lot of y'all ain't no champions. Y'all never been around championship people. The stuff y'all look at and pick out, that has zero anything in the locker room. Don't nobody care about that.
Some of these same names talking shit about Kamilla with the same names telling me Raven wasn't gonna be shit. So.
Right. Y'all said the same thing.
I just wait.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, yeah, y'all wildin'. But yeah, go ahead, Auntie.
Yeah, let's jump into this portal. So you got your news down there at Florida State.
Ice spray. Boop, 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 boop.
What does that mean for y'all? What does that mean for y'all? And then what do you got? Who else you got down there now? So run it down.
Instead of a first round being knocked out, we get to the second round. Okay, let me be serious. I think this will help us bring more attention to our school. This will help us attract some more players down the line. This is a start. Instead of us being near the last, I think we'll be middle of the pack. Like I said, I think we'll be around that 5 or 6. This is going to help us actually get notoriety again since Tanaya left and Tipson left. When Tanaya and Tipson left, it kind of hurt us. We kind of couldn't get nobody to come in. And then we thought we were going to get Kiyomi. Remember, Kiyomi had us on her trip before she went to Penn State. I guess the money wasn't right, so she didn't come. We still got Soleil. If we add Ice, Ice will be able to take on some of the low down low. We'll be able to have that inside-outside game like we had when we had Tipson and we had Latson. So this will help us out a lot. I think we could be more competitive. I don't think we'll win the ACC, but I think we could be competitive and get to like the 5th seed, 6 in the ACC, and be able to battle in the tournament. But like I said, Duke, Notre Dame, North Carolina, NC State, California, don't forget about them, Stanford, we got to battle through all of that. So we'll be around 5, 6, or 7. So That'll help us out a lot. I think this year we could probably get into March Madness if we can, if everything fits how it's supposed to. I think we can get in.
Is Ice Brady y'all leading scorer?
I think yes, yeah. I think she will be because we got the other girl down there that's a big, not a big, but a post player. She played a 4 too. So she's gonna help out. Soleil is gonna help out with the shot. This will open up for Soleil. So I think Ice Brady will lead, and I think Soleil will be 2, and the other girl will probably be right behind both of them.
Hey, I know you said 5 or 6. I gotta ask you about a couple of the teams though, because hold on. Am I tripping? Hold on. Y'all got Syracuse's ACC?
Yep.
I think Syracuse might be up there.
Yeah, Syracuse gonna be up there.
Who else?
Hold on. Virginia Tech added somebody. Kamora going back to Virginia.
I don't know what my Louisville team gonna do because I don't
Louisville in there. I got Louisville up there too. I think they just got somebody.
You said North Carolina. Notre Dame got my Louisville kid from Detroit. Mm-hmm. They got Hardy. NC State picked up somebody. Who did they pick up? NC State picked up somebody. I don't know about Miami. Stanford lost Nunu, I think, right? Agar's in the portal.
I think so.
Right? Now, Cal, is Miracle Shepherd still there? I know Sakima's gone. So I don't know so much about Cal. And then I don't know what you think about SMU. I know they picked up Coquise.
Yeah. SMU gonna be a lot better than what they have been. Because I think Coquise could get the talent, because there's some talent in that Dallas area from people I've talked to that stay in Dallas. They got some talented girls there. I think she can get some people there. She can get some people to come there. I think SMU will be good in a couple years if they allow her to work. But here's the thing. I don't think Coquise has a problem getting the talent. I just hope she can retain the talent. You know what I'm saying? It's like what you
joining the staff though, right? She's not head coach. She's still Dia Barnes there.
Yeah. Okay. She's not the head coach, or she just joining the staff?
She just joining the staff. I think she's just joining the Dia Barnes staff.
Okay, got you.
So I don't think I think she'll help recruit, and that may help them, and it should help. But that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that'll be cool. I think she'll be good with the players and helping set up the game plans. And I think the game plans will be good, ran more smoothly with her there. Because SMU, they were okay. They weren't really all that this year. But I think she could change that being on the staff.
What about Clemson? Do you expect them to be better next year?
Man, Clemson ops. No.
But, hey.
They the rivalry.
Hey, let me see something. Emily, are you still in the chat? Let me know. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying like they the ops. We won't really like Clemson, but yeah, I think they're gonna be better. I think they're gonna be good because you said who?
Pitt.
You
still got them at the bottom of the ACC.
Right now, yeah.
You escort whoever this HB is, all this Caitlin talk, all this ridiculousness out of the chat, please. I don't even need to see him again. Thank you. I don't even know what all that is, but like ridiculousness. That's not what we're talking about.
Why people come in the room and just blame? It's like we're not talking about none of that.
Go get your keystrokes off someplace else. However many keystroke steps you got to take every day, get them off to somebody else's chat. I ain't got time for that.
Right. It's gonna be like I think Notre Dame. I think they're gonna win it. I think number 2 gonna be Duke.
Ooh.
Think number 2 gonna be Duke. Number 3, I believe, is going to be between Louisville and North Carolina. The 5 is probably going to be probably NC State. Florida State will probably be between all like 6 and 8, 6 and 9, because you got Vatech. They just added somebody. They're pretty good. Kamora, even though she's coming to a Virginia that don't really have the same people, they still play everybody tough, even if they're not going to be that good. And then SMU, they're going to be at the bottom with Pitt. They could change probably, but they're going to be at the bottom. That's how I look like in ACC. I think we'll be between 6 and 10, and Notre Dame, Duke, Carolina, Louisville, NC State are going to be at the top 5. And Stanford and Cal, I think, is going to be in that mix with us, Clemson, Vatech. If Pitt could get their defense a little better, I think they'll be tough because they can shoot. They just don't really have a lot of defense. That's their issue. If they can get some defense, I think they could challenge in that 6 through 10 range.
Okay.
So that's how the ACC, I think, going to shake out.
Okay. I see some hope for you. And then, I mean, I see some of these teams lost some of these players.
Mm-hmm.
But I think so. Is Layla Filia back? And
No, Layla Filia is at training camp with the
okay, so
Dream.
That's right.
She with the Dream. Yeah,
so
she with the Dream.
Uche and OJ over there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who they added.
Yeah, excuse me. Syracuse is gonna be in that 6 through 10 as well. I don't know why I keep forgetting. You know what it is, Auntie? You know why I don't keep mentioning Syracuse? Remember, Syracuse used to be Big East back in the day. So I keep thinking they're Big East still. So that's my fault, y'all. Syracuse is gonna be in that. Yeah.
They may have lost some, a lot of the talent that I thought. So I'm gonna be interested to see what they do. But I like what they're building over there. I like Uche and OJ, so I'm interested. I know you gotta build around her.
Yeah.
I thought for some reason I thought Syracuse got somebody out of the portal. Y'all let me know. I think they said, who did you say was number 1 in ACC?
Oh, I got Notre Dame number 1. Notre Dame or Duke are going to finish number 1, but I got Notre Dame.
Okay.
And then I got North Carolina and Louisville battling for 3 and 4, and then 5 I got I said Louisville, Carolina, and I got NC State. NC State gonna be 5, and then everyone else is gonna be 6 through 10.
I don't know if Virginia can Virginia do the Cinderella run again? Will they have enough back to pull a Cinderella? I don't know.
I don't think they can, but I would not count Virginia out because Kamora gives everybody problems in the ACC. I just don't know what it is, because the year before their Cinderella run, they weren't like, they weren't top tier, but they was giving Notre Dame and everybody problems. Like they kicked our ass. Mm-hmm. So Kamora will have them competitive. They're going to be competitive in ACC. Like, if you're going to need a game, Auntie, to try to be in that top 5, they could literally beat you and knock you out that top 5. Like, beat you. They don't even have to have a good record.
How many of the people that got in the portal from Virginia you think get back in the portal? I mean, come back to Virginia.
How many left? Was it like 3 or 4, or was it 2?
So, I know Kamora went back. I thought Samaya Smith got in there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Samaya got in there. Yeah,
but I haven't heard her land anywhere.
So I can see her coming back. Yeah, I can see her coming back. I can see a couple of their players coming back because.
Hey, Dre Stewart, I see the super chat. We'll acknowledge that, and then when we finish the portal talk, I have HD come back and give you the take on AT.
Okay, thanks for the $2 super chat. But right now, Dre, yeah, we're talking portal. But once we're done, yeah, we'll come back. Yeah.
Definitely appreciate the support though. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I think a couple of them could come back. If they could get a couple of them back, Auntie, I'm telling you, they could mess around and get in that 6 and 10 range. Because
so here's the thing.
Virginia's dangerous.
I almost think that, but that was under Coach Mox. Who are they under this new coach? The Richmond guy. New system. I don't know, nephew. I hear you. And it's like, dang, if they get everybody back, can they? Will it look like it? But then what is the system? What is the expectation? What is this coach going to be looking for? I'm not sure. So
I think I don't think this what I think is going to happen. And this is just me speaking for me. I could be wrong and I'll come back and be like, hey, Auntie, I was wrong. But I think that they'll possibly keep the same system, but they'll just add different terminology and they'll probably expand on it. Because when you got a guard like Kamora Johnson, Kamora came back. I don't think Kamora would have came back if you're going to change it up that much. That's just me. Because she's going into her last year and she's picked to be in the top 10 of going into the draft, which I don't understand how Tessa's not in the top 5 or 10. Is that we're going to talk about that another day. So she was in the top 10. So I wouldn't have came back if it's going to be that much changing, because if it is, that's going to mess your stock up, because you're not going to be able to put up the same numbers. You're not going to be able to be as effective as you were. So I don't think he's going to change that much. I think he's just going to add to it and put some different terminology in. That's just my opinion.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I want to see what it is. I'm definitely interested. Now, you say you think she's slated to go top 10, huh?
No, that's what they said. She was top 10. That's why I was just speaking in general. Me, I don't have her in my top 10.
Right.
I have her earlier mid second. That's me. That's how I look at it. She's going to be yeah, exactly.
Maybe late first, early second. And it's not because of her game, it's more because of her size.
Yes. Right? Yes. And I question.
Smaller than Tania Lax, right?
Yeah. And I question her quickness.
Okay.
I got to see if it'll translate, because some part of her game I don't know. But if it does, she'll be a hell of a player for whoever gets her. But I don't have her in my top 10. I have her early second, mid second. I got Tessa top 5, top 8 at worst. That's where I got Tessa at.
Let me throw strategy now. Let me throw a little strategy now. Some players, I think, right?
Yeah.
If you're not going to go in the top 10, where the money is guaranteed, like where your spot is guaranteed, you locked in because it's CBA, right? You guaranteed a certain amount of money. Is it smarter than maybe if Virginia offered a bigger bag to go get that, go bank $1 million or $1.5 million or something, right? And then come back and collect the 270 or whatever you might be, where you might fall.
Yeah.
And then, work your way up. So, it may not be that, and I don't want to say that people are chasing bags, but at a certain point, you also have to be strategic about it's a business, right? So it's not about chasing a bag. It's about what is the biggest impact on my bottom line based on what my opportunities are going to look like. So
correct.
It could be strategic in some senses. And I, just thinking about who's coming out, especially if Juju, comes out, I think it's hard for her to crack. I think it's hard for her to crack a top 10 with a Hidalgo and a Fuwiley and a Crooks and a Booker and a Williams and a Watkins. I think it's hard for her to crack that. So
that's why I said I think if she has an opportunity to stay another year and get paid a bag after this season, I would stay and get my money. And people got to stop with they just chasing the bag. You want to financially be paid for what you give. And in my opinion, this is this is for her future. Like, because she may not ever get to that type of money again, or she may not be picked in that range. So what if she has a bad injury? Like, there's a lot of players who, Auntie, they could have used that NIL money. They had career-ending injuries. So this is great. So you want to have protection, as I would call it.
You got your day job, right?
Yeah.
If I call you up and say, hey, the Acme company over here, man, they paying 25% more than what you getting over there, man. You get everything you got over there plus 25% more. What are you doing? You got to come hear what I'm talking about.
I'm leaving on the next plane. I don't know when I'll be back again.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It ain't chasing the bag. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's leveling up.
Look, Auntie, if you make that call, you get everything you got now plus 25% more. I'm like this. I'm living my best life.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got time for none of you haters. I'm living my best life.
At some point, we got to realize too that they have made it very, very, very much a business, as much as we still want it to be the good college basketball. Loyal
but Auntie, let me ask you this question before you finish. Let me ask you this question before you finish, not to cut you off. Sorry, but why is it frowned upon when somebody want to go, like for example, I'm just going to men real quick and then I come back. Look, like LeBron wanted to go somewhere where he can get him a chip. He wanted to better his legacy. Or KD wanted to go get a chip. Why is it frowned upon when they do that, or go get go get the money, but a CEO of a company go to another rival CEO? It's okay. They get their 50% bump up on everything. They don't get no criticism. So I've never understood that. Maybe you can answer that to me. Answer that.
I don't know.
Because I don't know. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, don't you want to better yourself?
I guess it goes to the fanatical in it.
Right.
I guess it leans to the fanatical in it. Like, you know, at the end of the day, I look at it like a business. You know, so I tell people all the time, like, appreciate Steph while he's here. Appreciate Raymond while they're here. They're not here long. Business happens. You know, shit happens overnight. You know, Kevin Durant, you know, you look, KD came to the Warriors and had great success, and it seems like he's been trying to reclaim that success in other locations since then. It doesn't necessarily always repeat itself either.
It doesn't.
When you see those golden opportunities, man, lean into them. It's hard.
Lean to it, right?
Y'all, it's hard to win the championship. This shit hard. You want the best around you. And I guess the thing is, here's the thing. Yeah, I'll make it even simpler. Check this out. Me and you, we at the court. I'm first captain. Who want you? I want to be first captain. Why? Because I'm gonna pick first. Why? Because I'm gonna try to get the best talent first, right?
Correct. Yep.
You're not gonna never not pick the best talent for your team. You always gonna be surrounded by the best.
Right. Like I just never understood it. It's to me first level thinking, low hanging fruit to me thinking, when you criticize an athlete for doing something to help better themselves. I just never understood it. And that's why I kind of left the NBA side of a lot of things, because people just speak with more emotion than actually logic. Because if I got a chance to go play with these two top players in the game and win something, I'm doing it. Like, I don't see what's wrong with that. Like, I'm trying to win. Like, I want the best talent. Like, I don't get it. I just never understood that thinking, that people are like, oh, well, this person carried everything. Necessarily they didn't, because you needed somebody to set the screen. You needed somebody to catch and shoot your passes. They really didn't carry it all by themselves.
No,
I don't understand.
That era of basketball where people build through the draft, free agency and all of that stuff made that non-existent anymore, right? It just one and done, made that non-existent anymore. And then AAU makes it where, man, if I gotta be out here grinding, I want to be out here grinding with people that I know, that I done did this with before, that I'm friends with, that I'm cool with. So it turns into, you know what I'm saying, people wanting to group up, click up, play together as, play together as friends. So I don't have no problem with it. My thing is, I never be where nobody wants you to be, and never try to force a player to stay anywhere. I think it gets worse. And I see the question: do I think Audie Crook sign on with Unrivaled as well? She already is in a deal with Unrivaled. I don't know if that includes playing or not. I don't know. So she already has a. She already has.
Yeah.
She already has.
I think she's gonna play too. I think she's gonna play too.
So.
Because they did the same thing with Flaw. I think Paige did it too before she came in.
They signed 12. They signed 12 college players.
Yeah.
Audie was one of them.
So she's gonna be an Unrivaled, y'all. Like they're gonna be an Unrivaled. They signed the deals and stuff. That's why Unrivaled. See, this is why I love what Unrivaled did from a marketing standpoint, and this is why the WNBA continues to look stupid by the games they give in certain teams. You want to push your league. Unrivaled is only successful as the players that are in it. So if you're not promoting all your talent or your teams, nobody's going to watch that many games like that. So that's why you have to get them early because, see, I never understood this with the W sometimes. A lot of these, they kind of don't really work hand in hand with the NCAA. It's kind of weird because a lot of the people who watch women's sports, they watch NCAA. Like that's your Tennessees, your SCs, your LSUs, your your Southern Cals, and then your UConns, and then all of these teams, and they don't tap into that fan base. It's like they alienate that fan base and then pick and choose who they want to push. That's not how you grow a league. You grow a league by promoting everyone, because then once you put the product on the floor, there's a person who may not have known a Raven Johnson. Now they a fan of Raven Johnson. You may have a person out here, you have a Gabby Williams. They may not have seen Gabby before. Now they're like, oh, Gabby's on ESPN. Oh, wow, who is this Gabby Williams? But you don't want to do that because it's too right. Now you want to just push the agenda and narrative. So that's why I love what Unrivaled did. They went away from the narrative and the agenda bullshit. They just said, we're going to put these players out here. We're going to showcase the teams. We're going to invite you, the fan, to experience the teams we pick. We're also going to put up their bio. We're going to put up what they love, what they don't like, their hobbies. They get personable. And that's the problem with a lot of these leagues. These leagues are more into monetization than into building a relationship with their current talent and their future talent and their past talent. Because let's be for real, they don't really respect a lot of the past talent. It took them a long time to bring some of these players back around. And that's very disrespectful to me because they helped build the league to what it is today. And that goes in all sports and all genres. So I'm glad Unrivaled did that with Audie and all of that. So W, I don't know what they need to do. They need to fire their marketing team to me. I think their marketing team sucks still. I think from that standpoint, these girls at colleges, follow them to the next level. And that'll also bring more eyes on the game. That'll also bring more awareness to what's going on out here. So that's great that Audie signed and she's going to be there. My issue with Audie is me and Auntie have had this issue with her. We want her to get better from a physical standpoint and a defensive side standpoint.
You got the game. Defense.
Yeah.
Play some defense.
You got to play some defense.
It's going to be a problem.
Because I'm going to tell y'all this. If she don't learn how to play no defense, y'all, I'm sorry. She not gonna stay. Now she will get drafted, but she will not stay.
That'll keep her out the league more
than
anything else.
Yeah. So this year she gonna have to move them feet. She gonna have to show she can defend and rim protect. She gonna have to be better. That's just simple fact. So I hope for her to do well. I think she can do well, but I gotta see it.
Here's my concern. Here's my concern with Audie. Here's my concern with Audie. who's finna give her the defense at Oklahoma State? Did you choose the best place for you to pick up some defense? That's my concern.
Nobody.
How in the hell did you end up at Oklahoma State?
Nobody.
So from whatever the bag was there, you're gonna have to invest in whatever that trainer is, that off the court, whatever that is, so that you are not a defensive liability on the floor. You're not gonna be able to stay on the court if you're a defensive liability. Period.
Yeah. And then you're not going to be able to sub yourself in and out of game. They're going to look at you like, what? No. That's not happening, bro.
The only way that works is if it would be like a, what you call it, like a wildcat package. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like in football, wildcat. Hey, wildcat package.
Wildcat. You know what I'm saying? It would have to be like that. You know what I mean? I knew you appreciate that. You don't know I know football like that. You got to watch football with me.
Oh no, I know you know. I know you know. I know you know.
Wildcat package. You know what I'm saying? So Audie Crooks's brand and her energy is too great to be limited to a wildcat package. So pick up the defense you need to have so that you plan on both sides of the court, kid, and get out there and hoop.
She got to do better. She got to do better defensively, Auntie. She got to.
The time is right now. And, so get busy.
But I don't know how you're gonna do defense. Let's be honest, y'all. Oklahoma State got a bunch of just like one-way players, like offense. That's it. They never were really strong defensively already. So it's like, I don't really see it. That's why I wanted her to go to like a SEC team and like learn that physicality, learn that defense. Because if you listen to every player from the SEC, they tell you like, I would not be where I'm at if it wasn't for the SEC. Like it made me into who I am today. Like you need that physicality. Like Angel said, I left the Big Ten and went there. Man, it was physical. Like I had to adjust. You heard Kamilla when she left the ACC, came down to that. It's physical. You had to get used to it. A lot of the SEC gets you prepared for the next level. And a lot of people are trying to downplay it, but I'm sorry, the SEC will get you ready for the next level. Back in the day, the ACC does too. The ACC is not as physical as the SEC, but the ACC gets you ready for the next level as well too. Because we got some teams in the ACC who take after that SEC model, like Duke. They take after it with that defense. Notre Dame, Ivy preaches defense. So you want to go somewhere, Auntie, where they preach defense and strength and physicality in order for you to get to that next level. Because you're not going to that next level if you can't take the physicality.
But if you're honest, how many programs really in the SEC would still prepare? Now, she would get the opportunity to play in the games, but have the actual infrastructure in their program to get her prepared. I don't know how many of them, right? South Carolina, I'll give you that. Florida may, I believe that they'll end up with it. Tammy Reese just got there. Auburn, Larry Vickers, he's still trying to figure out his I got questions. Who's on your roster? Alabama, you know what I mean? Like, where is that program in the SEC that would have been able to do that for Audie? She wouldn't get the run that she needs at South Carolina. So I just didn't expect Oklahoma State. I didn't expect
none of us expect Oklahoma State.
It wasn't on my bingo card. So
because I saw it, I said, I understand Lil McGill, but Audie, I said, what? And then they said Audie got that 2.1. I said, shh. Guess we're going to Oklahoma State.
I mean, for a while, I thought that she was going to end up at TCU.
Right.
For a minute, I thought she was going to end up at TCU. I wasn't necessarily rooting for that, but I mean, Oklahoma State just came out of left field.
I was like, I did not see it. Oh, appreciate that, Michelle. Appreciate that, Michelle Sessions. Appreciate that.
Don't hype him up.
Appreciate that.
I see you, Michelle Sessions. I was like, don't hype him up.
Appreciate that. Appreciate
that. Don't hype him up.
Hey, what was that scene? Hey, Auntie, what was that scene? Oh, you got me some syndromes. Oh, those ladies gonna be like, Shane, get off me, ladies. You don't love me like you do. I got my new silk drawers on.
Hey, stop tugging on my silk drawers. Don't love me like you.
Are you making fun of me? Hell yeah.
Stop tugging on my silk drawers. Don't love me like you do. Yeah, don't love me like you do, you heard? Don't you love me like you do? You silly as hell.
See the Fresh Twist. I don't know how to act no more. HD. Who is HD? I'm the nigga with the Fresh Twist. Who HD? Oh man, my fault, y'all. My fault. Yeah, not tugging on my silk draw. Yeah, Lisa. Oh, I already know, Michelle. You got to appreciate you, young man. Appreciate you, Miss Lady. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
God, bro.
They don't see me a lot. They don't see me often. Man, I thought my theme music came on. Shame. God. Oh, man. Not Wolf Fly Away. Hey, we all love sports. Wolf Fly Away. Hey, you already know. Y'all wild in the chat, but salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all.
Before we move on, let me give my announcement. Thank you, Russell. Only reading facts in the chat, reminding y'all, man, check out the Black and Missing Foundation in DMV. They got the 5K going on May 30th. Collaborating with them, gonna start sharing information about missing Black people in the United States. Hashtag help us find us. Anybody else trying to? Y'all check their site out. If you're in that area interested in participating in a 5K, get over to their website. They also will be doing a virtual run, so check that out as well.
Yeah,
and excited to be collaborating with them and sharing that information with y'all. So,
Amiri O'Neal, what you thought about that?
I don't know why. So Measy committed to Kentucky. I kind of heard it was coming. I think that is gonna let her be the big guard that she wants to be, right? I think Measy doesn't want to get on the block and be a big. I think Measy wants to shoot the three and be a big guard. I think he's gonna let her do that.
Yeah. You think
the thing is like, yo, but I'm sorry not to cut you off, but here's the thing about Measy. He helped as Bree Wayne. I ain't seen Bree Wayne in a minute. Bree Wayne, you good? I need to check on.
Yeah, where Bree Wayne at, cuz? We got a little cuzzo.
Bree Wayne pointed out, he helped Strack with her shooting. Right? If that's who Measy wants to be, he got a whisper for your jump shot.
Right.
And she may just be her hue may just be light enough where it'll work for her. So there's that. I don't. Other than that, I don't know. I was surprised to see Kentucky. I'm glad she stayed in the SEC. But I thought Measy could have some place and had her own team.
What do you think Measy would be at the next level? Do you think she'll be like an Azare type of player where she's like 3-point heavy, face up game, could get to the next level off the dribble? Do you think she'll be like that at the next level? And do you think it'll stick?
I have no idea. And the reason I don't have any idea is because I don't think anybody has really got in Measy's ass and challenged her.
I agree.
I don't think anybody is really like, let me get the game about you because I know it's in you. Right? I've been hearing about it. Let me see it. I don't think that nobody really got in Measy's face and really challenged her. So we'll see what the whisperer do. And that's not in a bad way, but just like
no, it's not a bad way. I understand what you're saying.
I think I think that maybe some people may tiptoe around her because she's in O'Neal. Right? Yeah. And I'm not going to tiptoe around you. I don't care who your mama is. I don't care who your daddy is. Close the door and let's get in the gym. You working or you not? So, and I don't know if people take that approach with her. People, try to probably walk a fine line because they may want, some money or something. But, it should be about her and getting her better in basketball. So. And
Yeah, like I don't.
that's just my opinion. I don't. That's just my opinion. I don't have any receipts on that. That is truly my opinion. I feel like people tiptoe around her because she's an O'Neal instead of making Easy play basketball.
I'm a piggyback off what you said. I agree, because there's no reason you have a Measy and Liv McGill on your roster and you couldn't really crack any top 5 in the SEC. Like I'm sorry. Like I believe that they're afraid, like you said, because I believe they're afraid to get in her. I think when she was at LSU, I think Kim was going off on her, and I think she didn't want that. And I think she wanted to go somewhere where she can actually say, okay, I could be myself and be who I want to be. At Florida, she tried that early on. I think she got hurt because I think she her first year there, I think she got hurt or something. I think got a concussion or something.
She stayed in and out of games.
Yeah, she was always hurt. And then last year, she finally accepted, okay, I'm going to play in the block. I'm going to play in the block. She just never felt comfortable. Like, it just looked like, to me, she's one of them players who don't like being uncomfortable. And I'm sorry I can't have you on my team. And it's no disrespect not to say
and that's what
you're
not
good.
That's what I don't know.
It's just, I don't think she likes to be uncomfortable, right?
That's what I don't know. Do you not like being uncomfortable, or are they scared to make you uncomfortable? So close the door and let me see about your game. Right. Because what I hear is out of all of the O'Neals, you the one with the game, huh? Let me see it.
Yeah. Everybody says that. Oh, appreciate it, Lisa.
Yeah,
appreciate that, Lisa.
Come on.
Appreciate it, Lisa. It was something different. You know, I came through the door. They was like, Auntie, who that coming through the door? Get out of here. That's nephew to stop it.
You got the sunshine on it. You got the sunshine shining on it.
Yeah. But I agree. I think Measy, I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's a little bit of both because I don't think, because when I watched it on Auntie in the paint, because remember I kept coming up here and telling you, Auntie, you think Measy loved basketball? And you would just be like, you didn't think nothing of it. But I don't think it's that she don't love basketball. I just don't think she liked being uncomfortable. I think she likes being comfortable. And to me,
go ahead.
I don't. Oh yeah, you can go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, people keep telling me that that's her demeanor, that she's just laid back, like she's serious. Like,
okay, got
her face. I don't, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. But here's the thing: if that's who it is, let me see it show up in the stats in the game. Right?
That's what I'm saying. Because
you got to show me that that's it. Then
she got, what she remind me of, Auntie, with her facial expressions. She's like Tim Duncan to me, but Tim Duncan loved being uncomfortable. He loved being in that spot where he had to take it and take over. He loved that pressure. I don't think she likes that because she just don't come off as it. Because when you look at a person who's demeanor like that, or they're laid back, they got game to back it up if they really like what they're doing, or if they're put in a situation, they thrive under that. Her game to me is more like, I'm comfortable. I don't really want to be on the block like that. I just want to be what I do. Now, if she come in this year and the whisper, we're me and you aren't a fan of him, but if he's able to get to her and make her get better, then I'll come back and say, okay, that was the right decision. But from looking at it, because look what he did with Strack. Because he got on Strack publicly. A lot of players would have never even, they would have just said, I ain't feeling that. Strack has some of her best games I've ever seen from Strack. So maybe she needs that person to get on her in practice. Maybe he could bring it out of her because the other coaches weren't able to bring it. I think if she doesn't get it now, Auntie, I just don't. I don't see her cracking the top 10 coming out in the W. I mean, coming out in the draft. I just don't see top 10.
I tell you this. Where's she? Where's Florida at? What city is that in?
Oh, that's Gainesville. That's Gainesville.
It's kind of close to some other places. You can do some stuff.
Yeah. You could go to Daytona or Deltona. You could go to Orlando, or you could go to Jacksonville.
guess what? In Lexington, you can go to Louisville. So yeah, it ain't nothing to do there but get better.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So, Auntie,
You can
look,
go to
you
Paducah.
either
You can go to Paducah. You can go to Louisville.
right,
You understand? You can
right.
go. You can run over. You can you can go over to the boat. In Indiana. You know what I mean? That's it. So it ain't nothing to do in Kentucky
Yeah,
but get better.
so
So get in the gym, kid.
that's what I'm saying. She got to get in the gym. She got to play uncomfortable, Auntie. Like the one of the interviews, when Angel got to Atlanta, she said this. I want to be uncomfortable. I want to be uncomfortable. I want to thrive. That's what Smecko told her first day. I need O'Neal to be uncomfortable because the thing I know about great players, they love being uncomfortable. They love when everybody think you can't do it. You can't be better. You can't help me. You can't rise to the top. They thrive on that. They wake up to a morning breakfast of haters and doubters. That's what they live off of. And if she doesn't show it now, like I said, I don't know if she'll be a top 10 prospect. And I don't know if she'll stick in the dub if that's what she wants to do.
Hell yeah, you're gonna have to figure it out.
You're gonna have to.
Louisville underrated, but Louisville is the last place a Kentucky Wildcat want to be. I tell you that. I
Yeah,
put the years
facts,
in there. That's the last place a Kentucky Wildcat want to be.
facts.
I love me some Louisville, but it's the last place a Kentucky Wildcat want to be. I tell you
Mm-hmm.
that.
Facts.
The city ain't for that.
Nope. Nope. At all.
Oh shit. Let's see. Wow. Okay.
The one thing
I mean,
about
oh,
I
go.
mean Louisville not underrated. I'm gonna be real with y'all. That's why I'm here.
You talking about Louisville, the team?
The team, I
Oh, they ain't
don't like the coach. I'm sorry. Like, I don't think he will get that team further than what he can get them. I just don't see it because he comes up small in big situations. When it's time for him to take over as a coach and get everybody on the right track, he kind of shies away from it. I don't know. I think him and the NC State coach, I think they're overrated. I think their time should have been gone, but hey, whatever.
The thing about it is though too, roster construction.
Yeah.
You didn't fix your issue. You just got more of what you had.
Yeah. Yep.
And so now how does everybody breathe? I don't know. Like I don't know.
Because why would you bring Zam there? Like, for what?
The Zam move was way
different
for me.
I don't understand because she's not. That's not the point guard you needed, though. Okay.
Goon Gilbert Arenas' daughter ain't been there. She ain't. She was there as a freshman. She was at Arizona State this last year, and Kansas. She was at Kansas State this season.
Didn't she leave? She left, didn't she?
Goon, you got to keep up. Goon.
Yeah, she left. She in the portal.
Goon. You can't be putting false shit in the chat now. Come on. I'm leaving. Bye. You never see me again. Come on. You gotta be factual in the chat now. Come on.
If Zam Jones is Olivia Miles, bro, then I definitely don't want her.
Yeah, but Kelly Randolph is there. Amari Berry is there. I just don't think that you needed to put Zam there.
Right. Like, Zam, she gets in Amari's way.
But let's go.
She gets in everybody's way. Like, I don't like that.
You already have a Tatiana Roberts there. So how does
that's what I'm saying? What you doing with her? So exactly. It's just F Tatiana.
He went and stacked up some names. I don't know.
Auntie, man, we got to have a conversation one day and do a stream. Like, stop going after these names. Go after fit. Go after fit.
Said, where Gilbert Arenas? I thought you were saying where Gilbert Arenas' daughter at. Okay. That was a question. I thought you were saying Louisville. Where's she at? Yeah, no, she in the portal right now.
Yeah, she in the portal. She left Kansas State. So, I don't know where she'll go. She might end up going back to Kansas State. Like, some of these players hop in the portal thinking their value is bigger than what it is, and it's really not. So you have to be careful in getting in the portal. And I mean, it's like free agency in a professional sport. You don't just go out there without having a clue about what your worth is.
But with Arenas, I couldn't figure out what happened there. Anybody actually know what happened to Kansas State? Because Kansas State actually made it to they made it to the
net. They were good. They were good, Auntie. They were surprising some teams.
But she didn't play down the stretch. And I kept asking, is she injured? Where's she at? What's happening?
All right.
So
she probably wasn't good down the situation. Probably wasn't good in situations. I believe you got to clarify where you got it from, Third Ward. We just can't go off of if you believe she's there. We gotta clarify. We gotta be factual. Yeah, McMiller, SEC. Like I said, me and Auntie feel like I knew she was going to Florida because it just made sense to me because of the coach. But Auntie wanted her in Houston because, Auntie had a great point about Houston. Because think about it. She would have been the big dog there. You just had the twins go over there. I think Carlton was it Justice? Man, I can't keep up with all these girls. They be having these names. They mama wake up. Your name Justice Carlton.
Man, don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. I mean, I think what did Justice Carlton who went there? Yeah. And I think her sister went with her. Right. So she would have had something there, and Houston got the Comets coming next year. That would have been perfect. So, like I said, I think she went to Florida. To me, I think Reese is going to get her ready. I'm a huge fan of Tammy. I think Tammy will get her ready for the next level. I think this will help Kiyomi mature. But if this don't work, Kiyomi in trouble, man. Like you gotta want to change. You gotta want it for yourself because she's so talented, but talent only goes so far. You have to be able to make others better. You can't have the ball in your hand for 20 seconds in the shot clock and then try to pass it to a teammate. Nah, you gotta be able to play with and without the ball. That's how you became a great basketball player. Because when you go to that's why I love what SC does. And I don't understand this notion Dawn don't develop something. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Like Dawn prepares her players for every situation going into the dub, whether it's with the ball in their hands, without it, defense first, rebounding, hustle, grind, all of it. Like being receptive to information, being able to go to a different system. She makes them prepared. And a lot of coaches don't do that at this level. They don't. And that needs to change. That needs to change. Coaches need to learn how to, Auntie, I want to win, Auntie, but I also want to teach my kids how to be better adults and great on the floor as well. Being able to win with a winner mindset where, you could average 18. Yeah, you can average 20. But what if you average about 12 and you make that extra pass? We win it. It teaches you how to be able to play with any player, any person at any level. And how the player gets better every year. Every year, Ravens mid-range sometimes became, like dead eye, as the gamers would call it in 2K. It was becoming dead eye. So I don't need to always shoot a 3 ball when I could just tear you up from the midi. Why I need to go to the 3 all the time? I can just tear your ass up from the nail of the elbows or the short corner. That's points. Don't that add up the points, Auntie? Doesn't that bring the defense out to have to guard you? Doesn't that give you space?
Gotta respect it.
I'm just saying, I think people you get spacer from shooter 3. And then I was like this, let me step right in front of the 3-point line in the short corner. Doesn't that give me space too if I'm making that shot all day? Because now you as a defender got to honor me. So now I could throw the pass to the cutter or I could throw the pass to somebody coming from the opposite direction from the other side of the court. Y'all got to understand spacing, yes, does not always equate to having to shoot the 3 all the time. I just want y'all to know it's 3 levels of scoring. You don't have to shoot the deep ball all the time.
That's why they have 3-level scores.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So if all you could do, Auntie, is shoot a 3, we call that a specialist. If that 3 ball ain't falling, where you think their ass gonna be? On the bench? If it's not falling.
3
but Auntie,
and D. That's it.
But Auntie, yeah. if I'm not making my 3, but guess what? That's where that D come in. Pause. I'ma guard you like this. I'm still on the floor.
I'm out here.
I'm out here. Because Auntie, everyone thinks somebody got to come out of school averaging 20-some points. But what if you go to a team and I don't need your 20-some points? What if I need you just to give me 10? Mm-hmm. See, they don't understand that concept. Everybody think everybody got to come in scoring. You can't have all 5 people with the ball in their hands. Somebody got to do something else better. Exactly. That's the point. Like, I don't understand it. So I'm hoping Kiyomi learns that. Actually learn how to play basketball. She's talented, but I don't feel in my heart of hearts. And a lot of you McMillan fans been mad at me for years, but I don't care. I'm going to tell you what I said then. I don't think she knows how to play basketball. I just think she's talented to play basketball. That's a difference. That's just me.
I haven't seen enough of improving on the game from the first time I did a video on her. Right. And we're going into her junior year. So it's junior year time. It's show the leap time. Right. So
yeah,
she should be showing up like a Division I 3rd-year player coming into the SEC. It's a lot to ask. So,
yeah,
if she's successful, it's tremendous for her brand.
If
she can come in here and pull this off, it's tremendous for her brand. And I'm rooting for her. But she also, she's got to get better on both sides of the ball too.
She does,
and
she got to.
She still needs to show, as far as like playing in a system, running the system, depending on where it is she thinks. It's a lot more that she needs to get on tape, I think.
Yeah, she got to. Like, she got to, Auntie. Like, if you're going to be at the 1, you know this and I know this. You got to be able to know how to run an offense. You got to be able to know how to shift the defense. You got to know all of that stuff. And if you're not good at that, you're not sticking at the next level. Look, I love a lot of players, but the only way you're going to stick at the next level is if you could do something more than just one thing. If you're not a superstar or the franchise player, you got to learn how to do more than one thing. You can't just be saying, I can score, I'm a bucket. Okay, but we got these 2 other people who can get buckets for us. What else can you do? Oh, all I do is get buckets. Well, we can make you a 6th person off the bench. But then guess what? They could get somebody who can score better than you and play defense. What do you think that's going to do for you? That's going to limit you too. Like, y'all got to look at it as a job. They're going to pick the person at the job who could do multiple things. They're not going to just pick the one person who all they do is stay on the press all day printing papers. If you can't do other stuff, then I'm moving on from you. Unless it's a specific skill you have to be trained for, then you're very reliable to stay there. But if you don't have a trade or whatever like that, and they push your ass right out the door. Like, okay, we got number 55 coming in. Let's go. So y'all got to think of this as, yes, we love basketball, but it's also a job that they're required to come in and get the job done. Like, look at Stephanie White and what she said. Stephanie White, see, a lot of y'all don't know, and our Auntie mentioned this, and another YouTuber mentioned, I think it was, I forgot who else mentioned it, but Stephanie White was doing the games of South Carolina. She works with Aaliyah Boston, so she been knew about Raven. Diana Taurasi, this is what I don't understand, Auntie. Diana Taurasi told them Raven could stick, right? But I guess Diana Taurasi word don't mean shit. It's like, what? I don't understand this. Like, y'all thinking like y'all don't value players who can affect the game more than one way. Like, she does things that makes the team take the same approach she takes. She gets a steal. Okay, the next guard, like, okay, I got to get a steal. She locking somebody up. That's a rub off effect. I don't think y'all understand rub off effect because I don't think a lot of y'all actually play sports because I don't think y'all know what rub off effect is. If you see your peer next to you doing something that elevates the game and does something that's like, damn, man, I want to do that too. Oh, you got that rebound? Man, I'm going to get the next two. It's a competition being built. That's how you make your team better.
Always. It's a friendly, healthy competition.
Yeah.
It's always a friendly, healthy competition.
Right.
Watch me go out and get these rebounds. Then at the end of the day, you celebrate the win, and then you talk trash in the locker room about how you got them, who got the more rebounds, and then you go right. Some of y'all, you can tell, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Stanley.
Team sports wasn't on some of y'all bingo card.
Exactly, Stanley. It's street ball. You know how to ball, but to play organized basketball is different. I completely agree with you. But there's some players who do play street ball. They can actually translate to organized basketball. There's a lot of them who did that. So I'm just saying it works hand in hand. The thing is, if you're a guard, like you have to learn how to play defense and off. You have to learn how to play defense because you have to be able to guard the perimeter. You can't just let somebody just shoot the ball all day. Because what if your shot go cold? I think y'all don't understand. When your shot goes cold, there's a stretch where you're not scoring anything. The other team is going to defend you. Now they're going to press it. Now they're going to push the defense 94 feet. Now what you're going to do? That so-called said player y'all say is so great. She was struggling on simple basketball, 94 feet. Pryor was giving her problems. Pryor was bullying her. They had to put Raven in the game to take the bully off of her. It's like y'all don't see that little thing. Y'all don't see stuff like that. You have to be able to do it on both ends of the floor, or you're not going to last long in this league. And that's what we want for these players. We want these players to do better. And to answer your question, Dre, from earlier, I already told y'all I got Atlanta number 2. I got Aces 1, got Atlanta 2, I got the Liberty 3, I got Phoenix and the Fever at 4 or 5 right now. And I told y'all everything else is like going to be switching throughout the season because I think 6 through 10 is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy who gets in at 6 through 10. But like I said, get better, Kiyomi. Learn under Reese. Learn what you can. We're going to be watching you. So take this. This is your next chance now. You gotta get this right. I'm just saying you gotta get it right. So we'll see. We're
rooting for you.
Yeah. Oh, somebody asked me about the pick for LSU, the Noah girl. She from Spain, but look,
it's not so. And I thought it was the 6'5" girl female from Russia that I had been hearing about. So
that's what I heard.
This young lady is, I think, 6'3". I think she's 6'3".
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know much about her.
I don't either.
So I'm hoping to catch up with Paige and Paige let me.
Yeah. Whenever Paige ain't busy. I mean, I don't know. I think she played in the Spain games at the World Games, like the trials. I don't really remember her, so I can't really tell you anything. They needed, you don't think Liberty or hold on, MJ, let me finish this and I'll get to that. They needed a 5 that's going to rebound and control the paint. LSU don't have a 5. That's what's going to hurt them. Like, I don't think y'all understand, if you don't have any paint presence in the SEC, you're not going to really do much. I think this move did not put them over SC. This move did not put them over Ole Miss. I still got Ole Miss 2. I don't even know if they're 3. They might be 4. But we'll see. We'll see. And Liberty or Fever healthy. Here's the thing with the Liberty. If the Liberty keep Pryor, because they need a point guard. What I think the Liberty's trying to do, they're trying to do point guard by committee. And that's not going to work. If you
wait, tell me who's on the committee first.
What do you mean?
So if they let Nye Pryor go, who's the committee? So it's Sabrina, who else?
That Mully girl, number 24, and that Laney Hamilton's gonna help also. So those are the ones. Exactly.
Are y'all still expecting a 6'5" from Russia?
I think so. I'm hearing we're gonna get her, but hearsay, she say, he say, LSU gonna be out in 5. We gotta. I mean, until I see the dotted line, I don't buy it.
Now the young lady that's coming is like, I think she's already she's 21, right? She's got 1 year left, I believe.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
I don't know how experienced she is at 20. You know what I'm saying? At 20, I don't know how much basketball she's been playing, but maybe there's some experience there. And then I think you said yes. Y'all are
going after the Russian. Yeah, she talking about the Russian.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm saying, I believe they're gonna keep Pryor. I'm just saying, if they don't, they're gonna run by committee, which I think is dumb because they tried to run the Mully girl. I think that's her name, Mully, number 24. She was horrible at point guard. I was like, please get the ball out of her hands. They did. I said, thank God. And they're going to kind of put Stewie in that Draymond role because the coach is from Golden State. He's from the Golden State coaching staff. So
they're going to try to run Steph Curry.
Right. They're going to run Sabrina like Steph. They're going to run Stewie like Draymond. And I like I said, I don't even know who the hell Clay is, but that's what they're trying to run.
She's not Steph. That's going to be
no, she's not. I'm Auntie. You know, I'm not saying she's Steph. I'm just telling you that's what they're trying to do.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. But she's not Steph. Hell no, we know that. No,
but
she's not.
The thing. It doesn't make any sense for you not to bring back Natasha Cloud and let Ny'Ceara Pryor go.
But that's what I'm saying. It don't make sense. But Auntie, I've gotten over trying to make sense because Natasha Cloud fits so perfectly with this team. I don't get it.
You're going to try to feature Sabrina though.
That's true too. So this is what I think they're doing because Laney Hamilton came back. That's why they didn't bring Natasha back. Because they're going to look at her as their point of attack defender. They still have Febich. They still have Satu, Stewie, and of course JJ. So I think this team is going to have Satu and Sabrina be your main shooters. And then Stewie going to be mainly pushing the break a lot and running the point a lot. That's what I think they're trying to do. And then if I'm them, I would keep Pryor because Pryor could come off the bench and really give you minutes on both ends of the floor because they don't have any other point guard, Auntie. If you get rid of Pryor, you're stuck. They don't have anybody. They tried to put the Owusu girl at point guard. She wasn't looking good. They had the Mully girl. They not point guards. They're guards or wings. They can't run the point. So I'm keeping Pryor. If I'm them, I keep Pryor because I was watching it because I watched it like 3 times because I wanted to go back and just look at Raven. Oh man, Raven that's my dog. So they don't run the offense at all good when Mully was running the point. Like it was like watching Big Ten basketball.
So okay, that's fair. That's fair. So it's also a drop off on the defensive end.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, did you watch all of the games? Did you watch all of the games?
I watched most of them. Yeah.
Okay. Was there anybody that you saw that was like, hey, y'all might need to make a trade or make a move before this whole thing gets started, or are you still letting people get settled in? Anything jump out uh, off the screen at you?
Um, if I'm Minnesota, I would see if I can get Toni Morgan from Chicago when she if she don't make the team. I would try to get her now. I would see, yo, what can we give you? Because they need a backup point guard. Big time.
Okay.
And she's a better defender than Olivia. And another team, I'm with you. I'll start Zia Cook. I would start Zia Cook. I was starting. I was starting next to Heidemann or Flaw J. I would do that because because you know why, Auntie?
Wait. You said next to who?
Next to either Heidemann or Flaw J, I would have her start.
So
because
where does Jade fit though? Where does Melbourne fit? She's not your start. She's not the starting point guard there.
I would bring Jade off the bench. Okay. And the reason why I would bring her off the bench, because she's better in that role to me. Jade, they tried it in Washington. It didn't look good. She's better coming off the bench. I would keep her off the bench, coming off the bench, and I would put Zia because Zia brings that dynamic scoring and that three level game that's going to open it up and take pressure off of everybody to play their game. If that makes any sense. It's like what Sykes was for the Mystics last year. Like she brings that levity to everybody. So I want to see her do that. Like, because I think she could bring that dynamic to it. Jade is better off the bench. I would like her coming in with either Taina or another guard coming off the bench with them. I think that'll be better. And I think Jade will be a lot better doing that. Because then she could do what she got to do. She could move the ball. She could play off of his set screens and pop out for a shot or attack the basket. So I like her more coming off the bench. I wouldn't start Jade.
You running Flage at point, right? With Zia? Is that right? Flage would be your point? I actually think that they're going to start Flage. I was surprised that Flo started the game. I think that from the way that Seattle is showing up with Flage right now, it looks like she's definitely going to be a face of this franchise. Her brand is a big part of what they planning to do. It looks like from the way that it showed up in his first game. If it continues in this manner, what I think we're gonna see.
Yeah, she's gonna start. That's why I said I know she is because the people I was talking to. That's why I told, like, I think it was draft night. I think we were on one of my boys' podcasts or whatever. Mm-hmm. And when she got traded there, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. She gonna start. Because I looked at the roster construction, because I was watching the rosters, people being signed, because I had to do videos daily, because it would be a new question every day. Somebody like, who do this? Who did what, where, what? And it just makes sense. And then I also heard Sue Bird she pushed for Flaw J to be on the team. But they wanted to get our fam too, because they're not going to be with Ezzy long term. They were supposed to trade Ezzy, but remember you saw the injury thing come out? She wasn't healthy yet, so they couldn't really move off from her. So they just said, we're going to get our fam, and then we're going to trade with Golden State. You take her. We'll trade the Marta girl, and we got Flaw J. So she was in the plans for a long time to be in Seattle. I just didn't know that they were going to do it that way, because I was hearing more of her than our fam. I was hearing our fam in Washington or Minnesota. That's what I was hearing more of. I didn't think they were going to grab her, but hey, because you just got Malunga last year, so I didn't think nothing of it. Yeah, Political Lil. Yeah. First off, salute to you, Miss Political Lil, man. You and Auntie be doing your thing when y'all break down the sport and break down the stuff of the sky and everybody. But yeah, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to build around. They're going to build around Flaw and our fam and Malunga, and they like Horston. So that's going to be your main four. That's why they let Nika go to Portland. That's why they didn't keep Nika, because they were like, we'll let her go. We got Flaw J coming. So
where's the defense?
Where's the defense?
Yeah.
Good luck. It ain't no defense. Good luck. It's gonna be because the only person
they're gonna try to. Well, and again, yeah. What about Heidemann? So, and what are they gonna do? Try to outscore you? So you must don't see Heidemann there long term.
No, I don't. I told you, Auntie, I don't see Heidemann. Heidemann got a 2-year deal, right?
Let me look.
2-year. Everybody in the chat, help me and Auntie out. Does Heidemann got a 2-year deal? I think it's a 2-year deal. If it's a 2-year deal, like Heidemann is not going to be long term. I think Heidemann is going to be there for a couple years, and Tina Marie and Flaw J going to be your backcourt. That's ultimately where they're trying to go, is them two. Okay. Because they drafted Tina Marie to be that point guard of the future type. And Flaw J is going to be your off guard. And then you got Horston there too. They're trying to decide between, are they going to have Horston and Flaw J, who going to play the 2 or the 3? But while that's happening, they're going to have Tina Marie be the one they're going to develop. I don't really see Heidemann in them there long term. What's up, Scrub? Oh, 2-year deal. Man, that's why you my co-host, bro. That's why you my dog, bro. My dog, NY brother. That's why you my boy, dog. Yeah, 2-year deal. They finna move on from Heidemann in 2 years. They're gonna develop that young core. They want that young core to go forward together. So I see future Taina, Flaw J, Jordan, Malunga, and our fam. That's gonna be your 5, y'all, in the future. Ezzy gonna be gone, Heidemann gonna be gone, and I possibly see Melbourne staying, because Melbourne is a good backup point guard to run your team. And also, I don't see Dolson. I can see Dolson staying for 1 more year after they let Ezzy go, just to be there for the young Bucks. Yeah, political. It's not going to be a lot of defense. Jordan Horston is your only defender. They're probably going to be running a lot of zone. They're going to be running a lot of zone because Heidemann's not a real strong defender. Zaya could play some defense. Flaw, I give her a C-, D+ on defense. Jordan Horston, I give a B. She just coming back from that injury, so she got to get back right. But Jordan's your best defender. Man, Goon, stop. Melbourne is not trash. Come on, stop. She's not trash. But yeah. And then your back end, our fam could play some defense. Malunga can't play defense that well. She got to learn how to slide her feet, and she got to learn how to be stronger in the paint. Yeah, Michelle, she would be. Melbourne's a good backup. I don't like her at the 2. You like that 5, FM? Yeah, that's the plan, because think about it, FM. You got that young group. Everybody's seeing how Washington was successful last year with that young group. Everybody finna start going to these young players, because now you got to remember, we're starting to give out the big money. Every year the cap gonna go up and the money gonna go up. A lot of people ain't finna just be paying all these older vets all this money. They gonna get a lot of these young bucks, and they're gonna build around the young core, and they're gonna see who turns out to be good, who not, and they're gonna go from there. That's what they're doing. Can they develop Flaw J's defense? You can develop defense, Jeff. Flaw J got to work on. I forgot that thing they do. They put the bands around their legs and then they slide their feet. Like it's like resistance. And it helps build the strength up to be able to slide. She got to work on sliding her feet. The thing Flaw J does is she relies on her athleticism, and she's not that athletic to depend on that. Is her fundamentals are off. If you look at how she defends somebody, she doesn't know where to push them to. Like her IQ on defense can get better. She per se can't be a lockdown defender, but she can be a solid defender and be able to get steals, break up passes in the passing lane. She can also watch film. If she appreciated AVC, band resistant. Yeah, lateral quickness, footwork. Yeah, thank you. That's what she needs. But she can get better watching film, learning where to be, how to push the player to her help. That's the stuff she has to learn how to do. Flaw J, I think, do not watch film well. She don't really watch film like that defensive. I think she just focus on offense. If she focus on those parts of defense, she'll be good, but she's not going to be elite. Because defense is a want at the end of the day. You got to want to do what you got to do. If you don't, you're going to get cooked. So
you're not going to do it. That's what.
Yep.
That's what. You're not going to do it. Before we get out of here, we got to talk the upcoming games of this week. Because I think so. I think Rob is back stateside, so I think we got to show Sunday.
All right.
Some games that's gonna happen before then.
Yep.
Games that's gonna happen before then.
Yep. So, you already know.
So we got Chicago, Atlanta. We got Indiana, Dallas. We got who's tonight? Minnesota play Nigeria tonight. Connecticut, Toronto. Portland, Seattle. Japan, Phoenix. Dallas, Indiana. Toronto, Minnesota. And then Nigeria play Indiana.
You know what I like?
What's that? Let's talk about it.
Who Toronto playing? Connecticut?
Let me see. First they play Connecticut first, and they play Minnesota second.
Watch out for that game. Mabry going against Connecticut. That's going to look.
Mabry, huh? Okay.
We got Mabry back going against old mates, going against a boo, Rivers. I want to see I want to see Rivers, Lacan. Oh, and guess what? Aaliyah Edwards just got her extension signed. So Aaliyah going to come back with a chip on her shoulder. I'm very interested to see how Timmy and all of them play, and Sykes and them play against the young Connecticut team. Because, Auntie, we talk about Washington. I think Connecticut going to be fun to watch. You got nothing but young players who want to hoop, who want to play. And also, man, they out there throwing dollars. I'm like, every time I look, I'm like, is this Magic City, son? Magic City, what's going on out here? So I want to see how BG fits with this young group. I want to see because how it's looking outside of the court, they all get along, they building camaraderie. On the court, I want to see how it works, because I think it's going to be awesome if it click. Not saying they're going to make a playoff push, but they're going to be very fun to watch. They're going to be competitive in a lot of games, and they're going to beat some teams they have no business beating. That's what I see. I want to see where Anissa Morrow play. I want to see if she can get acclimated at that wing position, because I'm hearing they're talking about. I'm hearing also the Walker girl from UCLA. Man, she been running it. They saying she been running it. She been running it. She got them. She running it like she did at UCLA. She got all of them playing their position. She barking orders, barking for everybody to get right. Hey, I could see her possibly starting and somebody getting pushed to that bench. So that's going to be interesting to watch. And I want to see how Nell, I want to see how she fits. I want to see how Gianna fits. Okay. Man, I want to see that because Walker possibly could start. If she starts, they're going to be even more dangerous because if you notice at UCLA, when she would come in, man, she changed the whole dynamic of how the team was ran when they put her in that lineup with Kiki. And she was being the floor general that a lot of people didn't expect her to be. She's very underrated, and a lot of people kind of dismiss her from the championship team. They give all the credit to everybody else when she was one of the big major points why they won and got there. So I want to see if she starts, because if she starts, they're going to be very fun to watch. And in the tempo, I want to see how Kiki plays with Sykes, Mabry. I want to see how Timmy plays. I want to see the Mabry sister. I want to see if she is who they say she is. I want to see, it's a lot of storylines in that game. So we're going to see both teams with young talent going at it. So that's a game I'm looking forward to. And then, of course, we're looking forward to Atlanta and Chicago. Atlanta going to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be high energy. Listen, it's going to be a playoff game. It's going to be a playoff game probably.
I hope so, because a lot of people have been sitting out, you know what I'm saying, not playing. I hope they play.
I think, look, this, for instance, I know Miller playing, I know Rakia playing, I know Sky playing. You got them three playing. Look, you got a chance. You got a chance against anybody, any given night. So
on the other side too, I want Atlanta. I want the Atlanta players playing too.
Yeah, I want them playing too. But also in that Atlanta game, look out for Navarre. Navarre from Carolina. I've been hearing Navarre been destroying it in practice. I've been hearing she's been locking people up both sides of the floor.
India. Okay.
Yeah, India. Look out for her. Also, everybody out there, Okada is coming. That's all I got to tell you. Okada is coming. And then look out for my dog Theory. Theory played on Ohio State. Y'all don't remember her because she was hurt last year. She's been a sharpshooter for them. Also for Chicago, look out for Lattimore some more. Look out for Koulibaly. Also, look out for what's my girl name? It was another person. Did I forget them? Or is that it? Yeah, it's just them. Koulibaly, Lattimore, look out for them too. I see them making the team, both of them. I don't know if Maddie or whoever plays, but look out for Koulibaly and Lattimore. And on Atlanta side, look out for Theory, India, and Medina. Look out for them three. Oh, also, look out for Sasha Washington. Sasha Washington been tearing it up in practice, too, from Vanderbilt. She brings high energy, high motor, battles on the boards, undersized 4, but she play like she's 6'6". So look out for her. So it's going to be some great other people to watch. I know we got the main people, Kamilla, Angel, and Ryan, and Alish, Rakia, Scholar, but I want to give y'all some players that y'all really don't be looking at. You know what I'm saying? It's not y'all fault. The W does a bad job in promoting the teams like they should. So those are some names to look out for. Those are some solid players that I will look out for. Anybody else? Also the Minnesota game. Minnesota, look. Sakima Walker, man, I'm sorry, man. I'm keeping her. She gotta stay on the squad. She gotta stay, bruh. She is a motherfucking dog, bro. Man, but I knew, I've been knew about her. My auntie, you told me about her like on SC, and then she went to Cal. She was out there terrorizing people in California, just throwing shit. Get that shit out of here.
That block was nasty. I had to give
You saw it in the feed. You saw a feed come up to a feed, came up to her and said, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go. HVL surprised Memphis, and HVL can continue her game performance against Atlanta. She can. But the issue is this, y'all. Tyler has got to let HVL be HVL. That's the only way she's going to be the best HVL you want. If you want her to be a point guard, it's not going to work, bro. It's just not going to work. She's not a point guard. She's a two guard. Ty Harris, yeah, I can't wait. Ty Harris didn't play in the game. I wanted to see her in the game. I think she was out with an injury. Because I think she's going to be awesome for them.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Huh?
I said we didn't see Ty or Aaliyah yet. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
This Indiana-Dallas matchup is going to be interesting.
Yeah, man. What we going to get to see? We going to get to see Paige and AZ against Raven and KM. And I hope Aaliyah back by then. Man, that's going to be a fun game. I want to see what this new Dallas team look like.
Hope Ty play.
I do too. I want to see how this new Dallas team look like, man. They got a lot of question marks. Like some people feel they're gonna be really good. Some say they're gonna be middle, like they're gonna be in the middle of the pack. Some say they could get up to at least the 5th seed. Like, we'll see. Indiana, we know they're gonna be good. They're gonna be solid. They still haven't added Dantes back with Aaliyah yet, so they already look tough. So we finna have some good games in that game. And I want to see how the coach for Dallas, how he's improved from the old coach from last year. I want to see how much he brings out of everybody. And I also want to, is Enrique gonna play or she's out?
I thought Enrique was overseas. Is Enrique back?
She got suspended though, I think, and couldn't play on that last game because she got a tech. So she couldn't play in the title game, and Natasha Howard won the game for him because she was on the team with Natasha Howard.
Oh, so she may be back. I have no idea. This is a good point. I have no idea.
Because I want to see how her, AZ, and them play. Because I think if she doesn't play Auntie, you're going to have Odyssey, Paige, and AZ start the game. So I can see that.
Odyssey, Paige, and AZ. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because I like the Odyssey move because Odyssey brings floor generalship. And this is probably the happiest I've seen Odyssey. Man, you seen Odyssey pictures of her fine ass. Hey, I was like, Odyssey! Scary! Odyssey! Looking fly with that. I think she had number 1 on or something, man. I was like, look at my dog and back home and happy. That's Odyssey I love, like just smiling. That's my baby, y'all. Goon tried to holler at. I had to tell Goon, man, go about your business, Goon. Go about your business. Go about your business. You got Tasha St. Patrick, Goon. We good. Yeah, ST13. Atlanta Dream is exercising Angel's 4th-year option. Yes. Yeah, Kamilla and Angel. Yeah, that's going to be popcorn, boy. That's going to be a great game. I want to see that matchup, too. It'll bring back the old SCLSU days. See, man, we got hoop back, man. We got to look at the positive. Y'all be looking at negatives, bruh. We got some games coming on. Dana Evans and Ty Harris, my boo. Goon, man, you can't. Goon. All right, we ain't going to do it here. When I come on live later, Goon, we finna talk, bro. You overstepping your boundaries. Not. We will still see it on Wednesday. Yeah, fact. Oh yeah, Israel. Thank you. I forgot. Kone. Sika Kone is back. She played in Washington. She is a high motor, versatile 4. She can also shoot the ball. Very tough. It's gonna be fun to watch her. It's gonna be very fun to watch her. I also want to see the Toronto versus the Minnesota game. I want to see that too. I think that's going to be awesome. Me too. I'm excited for Odyssey coming back. I'm just happy that Odyssey's back, man. I was worried, man, because I was like, man, I hope Odyssey signed. like start day one. Because look, y'all, Odyssey deserved to be on the team, bro. She can hoop. And then she had a great Athletes Unlimited. Man, she was out there hooping. Odyssey was on a good run. And she almost had the Indiana Fever one game going to the championship. Like her, KM, and Aaliyah and all of them. Man, like I'm happy for her that she's back. And I think that's the point guard that Dallas needs. Because with Paige, I don't want Paige to be the dominant ball and decision maker. You know what I'm saying? I like Paige when she gets the ball and she catches it and she shoots at the nail, the elbow. I like when AZ catches and shoot. I like them to run that type of offense. I want Odyssey running the show. Now, when Enrique come back, that's the thing that's going to be interesting, how that's going to work. Because if that manages to work, man, Dallas is going to be dangerous this year. If they could figure out how to run the Enrique with Paige and AZ dynamic, bro, they're going to be dangerous. They're going to be real dangerous, y'all. They're going to be tough to beat.
Who is that? Who are you trying to find the games where they play with Enrique? Who is that you trying to see?
No, I'm saying if Enrique comes back for Dallas.
No. The question in the chat, I've been trying to find the games where she played with Enrique to see how they play together. Who are you saying? What game?
Yeah. Who?
On the WNBA app, if you got the league pass.
I got the league pass on Prime, y'all. I would do Prime. I would do Prime if some of y'all like to watch multiple games at a time. But if you just want to watch the regular game one by one, then get the WNBA app.
Enrique and Odyssey, when did they play together?
Oh, they played together 2 years ago. Remember? Satu was hurt.
Right?
Yeah, Dallas. Satu got hurt. Odyssey came in with Enrique. They went on a crazy run. Me and Auntie was like, damn, like, and then they got rid of her because the contract ran up. And me and Auntie was like, I wouldn't have done that because they looked it scary. They just beat the Fever and they just beat, I think, damn, who was good at the time? Was it Minnesota? I think they one of them top teams they beat going into the break. They had a 3-4 game winning streak, I believe. Odyssey went the hell off along with Enrique. So that's why I know that'll work between them. I just want to see how the Enrique dynamic with Paige and AZ work. Are you going to bring AZ off the bench when Enrique comes back? Or are you going to start AZ and bring Odyssey off the bench? I mean, we got to see how that dynamic works. It's going to be hard. Like, it's going to be real interesting to see how they get that going. Because that's the only thing.
You got some familiarity with Gino. Are you gonna run a Gino type system? Where they were successful? Do you have enough pieces there to run a Gino system?
You could run the Gino system, Auntie, but I don't. Enrique's play style doesn't fit a Gino type of system. So that's why I'm trying to see, because she's not Enrique is a volume scorer.
Mm-hmm.
She's not really a scorer that you limit her points. You limit her touches, because the more you limit her touches, the more bad shots you're going to get from Enrique. So that's why I'm saying, I think what they're going to have to do, and this is me just speaking from my opinion, Auntie, I think they're going to have to design the system around Enrique, but still helps the other 4 players. Like, they're going to have to figure out how to do that, because I don't know how Enrique will play off of everybody. She doesn't really play off everybody, because if you look at Unrivaled, she thrived because she was able to come off the bench and she was able to do what she wanted to do. She could get to her spots. She didn't have to defer to anybody. And then you know how Leash play. Leash could play with or without the ball. So she could match playing with Enrique. Plus she played with Enrique before in Dallas. So I'm trying to figure out.
You know what I don't see? I don't see the defense, nephew.
They have no defense. None.
They gotta outscore everybody.
Yeah.
They have to outscore
that's why
everybody.
Yep.
I don't see
that's
no
what,
defense.
Yeah. That's why I got them. That's why I got them like 7-10, like fighting for a 7, 8, 9, or 10. Like that's going to be their spot.
Oh,
because they don't have no defense.
So this question right here. I'm sorry, I want to answer this, and I don't know the answer.
Yeah, I got the answer. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say that the league pass is not on YouTube TV. You have to go to Prime or the WNBA app. That's the only way you can get the games. YouTube TV does not show the league pass. They do show the games on ESPN, on USA Network, and Ion. Those are on YouTube TV. But the games that you want to see that you don't see regularly, that's going to be on League Pass. You have to go to League Pass or the WNBA app.
So this is my concern about League Pass and WNBA and the app and all this funniness. Last year, you could see every game in the WNBA app and on League Pass after they played if they were on certain streaming sites, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's take a team like Indiana that's going to be on national TV. Every game is national TV. Is that available live in the WNBA app on League Pass, or is it going to be on? Because when I look at the regular season, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, is every game going to be on League Pass? Because I also see that they got like CBS is doing some stuff, Prime is doing some stuff, Ion is doing some stuff, and so sometimes last season, like, okay, I see some games when they're on NBC Peacock, like Las Vegas Aces, Atlanta Dream. It say watch on NBC and Peacock, but it ain't giving you that League Pass option right here, right? Seattle Storm, Indiana Fever, no League Pass option. So we still in a situation where you're gonna have to have League Pass, and you're gonna have to have these other streaming services,
which is stupid.
You want to be able to see these games live,
which is stupid,
right?
Because they do it with the NBA too, Auntie, and it's dumb. Why not just put it on one app and just be done with it? I just don't understand it.
And you got some games, and then when it's on USA, it's not saying League Pass with that. And then there's some games it's just for show League Pass. I don't know. Right now it's free everywhere. They want you to fall in love with it, and then when the real season starts, they lock it up, and it's like, okay, now
they black out something. You're in this area. We got to black that game out. It's like, huh?
Got to go watch on CBS Paramount. They got Minnesota, Chicago on Paramount. You know what I mean? Sparks Aces on Paramount. So it's gonna be interesting how we got to keep up with this thing.
It's ridiculous.
It's gonna be.
It's so ridiculous. Yeah, I understand. It's ridiculous. I hate it. I've been watching the NBA stuff. I because they like if Dallas is on or Houston or San Antonio, I can't watch it because it's a blackout area. But I got to put my VPN in to actually watch it. It's like, it's stupid. Like, what?
Okay.
Just dumb. Yeah. Just stupid. All it is money grabs.
But I thought it was something that they were going to change this year and make League Pass really League Pass. Like, no matter where it's at, if you got League Pass, you can watch it. It's not seem like that's what it is. So, whatever.
Exactly. That's why I said, Auntie, half-ass bullshit promotion. They need to fire whoever is in charge of this marketing and these decisions. It's just dumb to me. It don't make no sense. It's dumb. It just seems like a money grab. Just a money grab, like what I could get from you.
What I got coming, what can I get done?
Right. It's like, it's dumb as hell. I don't understand it. Who can I scam out of some money real quick for $14 a month? It's like, come on, what are we doing?
Like, bro, I mean, we here, we locked in, we watching every game. We got a TV deal. Work with us, working with you. Work with us, working with you.
Right. You alienate the core fans. This is what I don't like, Auntie. I'm on my soapbox real quick. This is what I don't like. Sure. How the hell? I understand you want to bring in other fans because the casuals will pay money, the fan addicts will pay money, but you keep alienating your core fans, and that's not good. That's why a lot of NBA games has had less people coming to the games or watching the games because you've made it hard for people to actually watch the games. And they're trying to do that with the W, and I don't like that. Like, if you got a core audience, feed your core audience, then give things to the other people. Because if you feed us real games, good games, promotion of other players, the core audience going to eat it up, and we're going to spread the news. We're going to spread the word like wildfire. But I don't think they understand that in marketing, that if you don't keep your core people, your business does not last long. It doesn't. You have to keep your core audience. You have to make sure they're taken care of before you decide to go over here and over there. They've just lost sight, Auntie, and it's been, I think, 10, 15 years now. They have lost sight of the core audience. They just have. Like, people don't have any connection to the game anymore. Like, there's been people who've been watching the NBA since Bill Russell and Wilder and all of them. There's been people who've been watching women's basketball since Woodard and Cheryl Miller and everything, the twins. And they're just alienating them as each era comes in. I don't understand it. It's dumb to me.
Yeah, I mean, the demand is there. Come on, you gotta hit the supply now. You gotta hit the supply, and everybody's eating off of it. But they crazy. I would put the brand would be on my app and my platform, and you would have to come get it from me. They don't understand that they don't understand that they have a product that is that high in demand that they can make people come get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
So what else you got up what else you got up tonight? On your channel, nephew.
Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Oh,
hey man,
Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic.
Hey, man, Chero and them, man. My gosh.
My boy, man, we call that boy Palito in the hood. Palito. And we call Franz Frank. We call Franz Frank, Auntie. He ain't Franz, he Frank in America. Frank White.
Hey, man. Hey, salute to them, man.
Yeah, we're gonna be watching them. I'm gonna keep catching up on W games, y'all. Y'all could come by, we can talk and everything. We talked about some stuff yesterday with the W and everything as well. So, you know what I'm saying? We're just gonna have fun. We're gonna watch the Magic, watch other games, man. Come on by. Come on by.
On by and hang out. We got hoops on. I'll be back later on this afternoon. To talk, well, not this afternoon, this evening, to talk some hoops. And we got the CC show, catch up with Coach Coleman. So yeah, man, y'all be on the lookout for them links. Make sure y'all subscribe on both of these platforms. Welcome to HDiiTV, CessTalksSports. Nephew, what you got before we get ready to get out of here?
But when the video ends, y'all, I need y'all to do this. Go to Auntie's vertical and horizontal videos. Hit the hype button. Hit the hype button. The more you hype our videos up, the more it'll be in every rotation all over the net. Make sure after all our videos, you come to my page, you hit the hype video, you hit the hype button for the video. Once it's done, once it's ended, come back to our videos and hit the hype button. Make sure you do that, because that puts Auntie and me in the algorithm. It'll put us out there. So y'all need to do that. I tell them all the time, Auntie, like, make sure they go to your page, everybody page, and hit that hype button, because Auntie could put a video, even if it gets like 200 views or whatever. If you hype it up, it's still going to be in rotation, and more people are going to they're going to big that video up. It's going to go from 200 to 400 to 600. It's going to grow. So you got to hit that hype button when the videos are done, y'all. When it ends, come back to our videos and hit the hype button. That's what y'all need to do.
Hype me up, hype me up, hype us up, hype us up. Y'all know what it is, man. Make sure y'all follow on both platforms, man. Make sure y'all like and share on both platforms too. Before you even get to the hype, like and share, they both right there. Comment. All of that engagement helps push us into the algorithm, man. We appreciate the super chats, the cash apps, all of the support. We got content all week. We're back again together on Sunday, and then of course, next Monday. As we start moving towards the start of the WNBA season. But dare I ask about Big Olivia before we get out of here?
Oh, hell yeah. Look, man. Look, man. Look. 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 Auntie came in. Look, Auntie did. Let me tell y'all how cold Auntie is. I call Auntie the fly Auntie. She the fly Auntie of everybody. Like you ain't seeing her like 5 years, and she come through the door with that shit on, that meat with the hat, with the nice little suit and everything, fresher with the gators on, like. Man, what's going on? What's going on? Y'all got Ice Brady. Oh, that's nice, nephew. That's nice. Take that, yeah. Big O in the house. Hey, Big O. Come on, Big O.
Big O, Big O, Big O, Big O, Big O.
Bruh, Auntie, this is what is called chess. This is why they will never make me hate my big sis Dawn. My big sis, I love my big sis to the end of the earth. Big sis Dawn always got that rook or that bishop around to take you out. Bruh, and this was funny. She did just 2 signings and she rocked the world. It's over with. It's done. Like, didn't they say, Auntie, she can't get nobody? Like, where Dawn at? Like, why she ain't out here? Why she ain't? Man, Auntie, man, Big Sis was like, Auntie, that's cute and all, but I'm gonna pull up in this old school, Bentley, Rolls Royce and all that. I'm gonna pull up with the nice the diamond in the back.
Yeah, I'm out here with the old school, with the Buick, with the GNX out.
Yeah,
I'm out here GNX cutting up. Done. Like I got one more big one, but it was like, what y'all got? And it was like, oh, okay, Kelsey Andrews, that's cute. And like, oh, KD. It's like, oh, Jersey. And the eyebrows got big. And it's like, oh shit, Jordan. Oh, damn. Wow,
bro.
Wow. Big drip.
Hey, big drip. Big drip. Hey, that's big sister drip right there. Hey, it's over with, man. Hey, y'all might as well just say, hey, what my boy Larry Bird said when he walked up. I just came up here just to see who's gonna come in second.
Who here to get second, man? Which one of y'all here to get second?
And he still was in his warm-up suit. Like, I just came to see who getting second.
I know somebody in this thing to get second. Who is it?
Man, she was like, oh, Coach, yo, that's cute. That's cute. Yeah, LSU, y'all ain't doing nothing. Over there, yeah, that's cute. Big O, Jersey, Jordan, step to the stage. We chilling. And y'all got Swatkins coming back. Y'all got Chlorilla coming back. Man, Maddie.
Hey, guess what, too?
Gotti with the shotty.
Chloe and Ashlyn been boxing. They've been boxing. They've been in the boxing workouts. Everybody in the gym, too. I just seen videos of everybody in the gym. All my Gamecocks working. Game! Man, put it in the chat, man. All my Gamecocks working right now. Everybody in the city working.
Scary hours, y'all. Scary hours, y'all. Scary hours. Dawn just showed y'all how to steal the headlines without actually having to try to steal the headlines. You see, that's the difference between Dawn and all these other people. All these other people got to bark, yell, get all hype. Man, Dawn just walk in there with that shit on. Like she told Plies, like, I stay with that shit on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I stay with it on.
Hey, man, like, what you smell so good? What you got on, man? Can we have some? Can we get some? I was out here giving out free person. Give me some free cologne. Damn, this one smell like you. What is it? Big drip, Dawn Staley.
Yeah.
Just shout out to the program. Says a lot about those young women and their willingness to sacrifice and build pro habits. But it also, it's also definitely a reflection of the successes of the classes that came before them. You see three people get drafted. You know what I'm saying, from a program 2 years in a row. You see the number one player. The three highest paid players in the WNBA, Gamecocks. You know what I'm saying? You see those things, and then you see Gamecocks sprinkled throughout. You see teams building around and stacking up on Gamecocks. It definitely makes you kind of sit up and be like, damn, What is they doing over here? Meanwhile, in Colombia, what they doing? Building pro habits.
Yep.
Favor ain't fair. So, but I couldn't let you go without asking about Big O.
Oh
We gonna
man, hey, look, like I said, man, y'all play checkers, man. Y'all stay over there with your black and red,
hey,
your red
you know what?
board. We
You
over
know
here
what?
on the white and black.
Listen, you know what? I'm raising it up, nephew. I'm taking it up a notch, man. I'm taking it up a notch. From now on, Dawn Staley ain't even out here playing checkers. You know she out here playing? She out here playing goddamn backgammon. Do you know how hard it is to play
Backgammon, yep.
backgammon? You know how
Yeah,
hard it
boy.
is? You got to put the little
Hell
shit up
yeah.
on the middle. You got to move and slide all this. Hey, man, Dawn out here playing backgammon. Y'all better catch
Backgammon,
up.
man. Y'all better catch. And it's
Keep
funny.
going, buddy.
Yeah, it's funny. Like y'all took the picture with her, Simone, and Gino. Gino was just looking bitter at the end of the bench. Nobody cared about him.
Man,
But she just sitting there, just smiling, laughing, just talking, and chilling, and she got the big O coming out the back
hey,
pocket. Here you go.
in my mind, she was sitting up there telling them about how she had beat Gino ass. In my mind, that's what was happening. And
Right.
then I had to tell him, man, I beat your ass, man. You don't know who he thought he was trying. So,
Crazy.
I mean, but this is why I say in Dawn we trust. In Dawn we
Yeah,
trust. I don't know.
yeah.
We're gonna wait and see what she do, and then
I
we'll move
mean,
like that.
yeah, man. Don on it, man. Look, Don is like Don is like one of the only ones I've seen. If a player decide to leave from where she at, she still is connected to that player. She still calls and checks on that player. A lot of these other coaches don't do that, y'all. So when you got a coach like Don, you want to give her flowers while she's alive. You don't want to give it to her when she's gone. Like, give it to her now. She deserves it. She's the epitome of women's basketball, not just college or pros, but women's basketball, like in
Piece of
general.
history. Piece of history.
She's a piece of history.
Not black history, not
No,
women's
just
history, all
history.
history.
Yeah,
History,
yeah,
all that, a bag of chips. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, political. I didn't see her going to UConn
I didn't think he had a chance.
because what Gino did, a lot of people did not like that. And then also you got to remember, these kids are watching you. See, kids don't care what you tell them. They look at what you do. They watch what you do. You could tell them don't do that, but then you doing the dumb shit, they gonna do the dumb shit because they seen you do it. So when they see you crash out like that, especially on a respected woman, not just black woman, a respected woman, a respected person in the game of basketball, not just men or women basketball. And you did that to her on national television, bro, ain't nobody finna go there like that. You'll get you some people just because you Gino and you UConn, but nah, ain't no person like Big O finna go there after you done did that. Because you're not, because I said this before. UConn, what have they done for the game of women's basketball? I'm still trying to have that question answered. And have they done something for UConn? Yes, they've done a lot for UConn, but what have they done to spread that out to others? I haven't seen it.
Now, and I'm not gonna act like UConn players haven't been a big part of holding down the dub for 30 years, right? I give them that.
No, they have. I give them that. Yeah.
But the thing about Big O and UConn, why I couldn't see her there is because she's such a unique, comfortable in my skin individual that I don't think that she would have been able to be less of who she is, right? To be less of who she is to fit in the Geno system, because you can't have any individualism on his team. Everybody look the same, uniforms the same, no tattoos,
right.
No bust downs, no, it's a lot that goes into fitting into the UConn standard. She's not cookie cutter at all. So I just didn't see her even trying that.
Yeah. What's up, my T girl? I mean, but look, UConn has done a lot for 30 years in the W and holding it down. I'm just saying, as far as like the gyms and the things, that's all I was saying. But no, I'm not going to diminish that, Auntie. Like, they have done, like, as far as hold it down. Yeah. What's up, my
That's why I
T
wasn't
girl?
gonna say that because I knew that wouldn't you wasn't saying that. That's why I
Right.
said let's put that out there because then they'd be like, "What about? Come on, we know."
Right. Man, but why did they say her name in the article? Like that wasn't even the first name.
Just relax, okay? Just relax. So there's that.
Man, I fell off.
I mean, and then wait, yo, I see somebody actually called Stewie, a dirty player for the you saw the who did she catch that charge on? Well, they called a foul, but it was kind of like the same one Caitlin got and slid down Stewie body. Who
Oh, Sophie Cunningham. Oh, she bodied her ass on that screen.
Yeah,
That's old school.
Yeah, but they
Chin
calling her
music.
dirty for that. They calling her dirty for that. I didn't like that. There's nothing dirty about Breanna Stewart, man. I just Stewie.
Auntie, man, we gotta stop, Auntie. Look, man, can we play basketball? Look, Auntie, I'm not doing this issue. I'm blocking people.
That's right. Lexi didn't even play, I don't think. So
no, it was Sophie. It was Sophie Cunningham. Yeah.
Yeah.
But look, Auntie, I ain't doing that shit this year. I'm blocking folks. I ain't got time for it. If we ain't talking hoop, man, bounce. I don't want to hear that shit. That was a clean screen. Sophie just got bodied, and she went to the bench. She came back and played later. Who cares?
Head on the swivel. Head on the swivel, baby.
Yeah.
Head on the swivel.
Exactly, Brandon. She ran into that brick wall. Yeah. Man.
Ask Caitlin about that brick wall. Caitlin did it too.
Yeah.
Welcome to the dub moment.
Welcome to New York. Welcome to Stew York. You get put in that pot, you get to simmer a little bit. Gave her that big thing. Like, oh, she was like, damn, but she was on the floor like, damn.
Bro, come on now. That's come on.
Auntie, she was on the floor like, am I still alive?
Bro. She had to crawl. I was like, oh no, get your weight up. You gotta get the weight room.
Man, she but you can tell she don't hit the weight room. She be knocked around all the time out there.
A good solid Rick Mahorn screen. There you go.
Hell yeah. That's what Cheryl Ford used to do with them old Shock days. She used to set them nasty screens on people, boy. They hit that thing and be god damn. Straight strength. Yay, you got to get that weight room up, man. You got to get that weight room up.
Get your weight up, y'all. It has been a great conversation, nephew. Way to start the week off, man. Now what? The sound off. We got WNBA hoops coming. The portal is closed, but people are still moving, so be on the lookout for that. We'll be keeping y'all updated with that.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't talk Upshot, but Upshot is out there. I see my Joyner has joined.
Okay, that's good for her. She need to go to Upshot.
Cheyenne Sellers is at Upshot.
She needs to definitely go.
I can't think of nobody else. But as those names pop up, we'll be sharing that. But we just appreciate the support, y'all. We can get ready to get out here until next time. Y'all know what it is. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. That's Welcome to HDiiTV, CessTalksSports. Now what? The sound off.